brings Florida State on Florida State Athletics. And we'll talk with our great student athletes as well. The Seminole Sports Network podcast with a new episode every week. Find it on all podcast streaming platforms. The official podcast of FSU Athletics.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
It's an exclusive presentation of the Seminole Sports Network and Florida State University.
Death Valley. For years under Dabo Swinney, it's been a place where the opposition has gone to die. But this year, the only funeral has been for the home team. For whatever reason, called the new era of college football, Memorial Stadium is not what it once was. But on a crisp November night in upstate South Carolina, both Florida State and Clemson are looking for progress and pride. Mike Norvell and company are coming off a big mental health win last week, playing a brand of football we saw out of the Noles in the first 3 games of the season. Tonight, Florida State can hand the Tigers their 5th loss at home this year, something that has never happened before to the Orange and Regalia. Neither season has gone the way either has planned. That doesn't mean there isn't plenty on the line. The Garnet and Gold are looking to check a box that has remained empty, finding a road win here in 2025. And getting to a bowl game becomes a goal all of us have our eyes on with 4 games to play. Tonight, it's about who wants it more. Tonight, 2 proud programs show us what they have left in the tank with the eyes and emotions of both fan bases locked in for 60 minutes. From the sparkling shores of the Emerald Coast, all the way through the Florida Keys, this is Seminole Football. It up near sideline towards the end zone. Picked off! No! Winds up looking for Danzy down the field. He goes up. He's got it. Fires over the middle. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown Florida State. Touchdown FSU.
On the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital, this is Florida State football. Tonight from Memorial Stadium in Clemson, South Carolina, the Florida State Seminoles take on the Clemson Tigers. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. By Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Florida Blue, the perfect play call for your health every time. And by Renewal by Anderson, proud partners of Florida State Athletics. Now, let's go high above the Bermuda grass surface of Frank Howard Field. With the call of tonight's game, here's the voice of the Seminoles, Jeff Culhane.
Tell you what, they'll tell these fans that the seasons have not gone the way either have expected. This place is packed. It's a full house. There might be a few empty spots near the top of that north side across the way. But, oh, baby, this is a big-time atmosphere tonight with 2 teams looking for that next win, looking for pride, looking for progress, and trying to find it. The spotlight is on the hill to our right, to the east, behind that east end zone. The buses are making their way towards Memorial Stadium, where Dabo Swinney will hop off and sprint down that hill after he touches Howard's Rock. And bar none, like you said, the Noles say, bring them on. Let's go.
Can't wait for you to get down that hill to get this game started. A lot of pageantry right now, but the thing about it is the visiting team didn't really see it. Florida State's still in the locker room, so kind of missed this pageantry. But this is all about the fans right now and why they do this here in Clemson.
Florida State will make their way out of that northwest tunnel to our left as the Florida State Seminoles banner is wide open, ready to be ripped wide open, led by Mike Norvell and the road team. Trying to check that box, finding a road win in ACC play. Before we continue on, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, William Barnum-Floyd, Tom Block, Chris Cole, Mandy Surratt, Ari Masudi, Blake Lundy, Warren Dunleavy, Christopher James, David Maddox. We got the whole crew here tonight, ready to get it going. The buses have rolled up. The Tigers are ready to hop off. Everyone is on their feet. Near sellout crowd of 81,500 under the lights. Dabo wearing the orange Clemson sweatshirt. White Clemson lettering across the front of it, the orange cap with a white C. And the Tigers are ready to head down that hill and make their way onto the playing surface here at Frank Howard Field. So often this game has been such a huge benchmark in postseason implications. Obviously, the ACC championship. These two programs have combined for 13 of the last 14 ACC titles.
Yeah, and when you talk about that, you think about Clemson and their program. I mean, they've been winning and getting it done here under Tommy Ford a long time. Got into the ACC with just winning it like that. We came in, dominated it for about 13, 14 years, and then they came back and dominated it again here in the last 7 or 8. So Clemson and Florida State, this game right here, is definitely the bellwether in the ACC conference of who was going to play for a national championship, who was going to represent the ACC anyway for a national championship. So one of the two greater teams, like you keep saying, not the seasons they want to have, but it's going to be a game tonight. We got to be prepared on our side of the ball.
As the orange smoke flies and the fireworks fly, the banner rips open, the boos echo. Here come the Seminoles. That orange smoke reminds us of that orange fruity drink we had last night at City Tavern in Greenville. Boy, it was awful. But man, if it represents how bad that drink was, how awful the Tigers might play, we'll take it.
I will definitely take that.
Here tonight. 12 teams are on the field. We're nearly ready for our coin toss. Let's go down to Tom Block on the sidelines, get our first update of the night. Tom, don't tell these fans it's not a big game, doesn't mean anything. Wow, what an atmosphere.
I told you when we arrived, you know, Clemson plays big boy football just like we do, and it's obvious with the atmosphere, the game day extravaganza. Pretty cool to watch them run down the hill, but still, sign me up for Osceola and Renegade. And the Noles came out just as they were running down the hill. And I'll tell you what, if you've ever studied it, there's a couple plateaus on that hill. You need to test drive that a time or two, I think, before you do it for real. It could get precarious there for some of these guys coming down there.
I agree. I'm just going to watch. I'm going to watch. I feel like things would stretch out that aren't supposed to stretch. And,
his knees.
Yes, exactly. The game captains making their way out. Deuce Robinson, Earl Little Jr., Darrell Jackson Jr. have been game captains for every game this season for the Noles. Luke Pettibone out there as well. Let's go down to Adam Savoie, who's our referee for the coin toss tonight.
This is tails. What is your call? Tails. Tails? Tails is the call. It's tails. You've won the toss.
We would like to defer.
Defer your option, which means you want the ball. Which way would you like to kick?
I'd like to kick towards the hill.
Stay where you are. Florida State has won the toss, deferred their option to the second half. Clemson will receive on the east end of the field. Good luck.
There we go. You heard it. Noles win the toss. Florida State now 6-3 for the coin toss this season. Our 5-star coin toss at 5-Star Credit Union. You inspire us to go the extra mile to meet your financial needs. That's why we offer Florida State fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees. Our team is also dedicated to making the communities we serve stronger, volunteering our time and talents while donating millions to local nonprofits. To learn more, visit 5starcu.org. 5-Star Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles. Bar none had the breakdown of how we got to do it tonight. Scott and Wallace, keys to success. Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. So bar none, It'll be Tony White's defense up first, and a chance to see what they can do in slowing down the high-flying passing attack with Cade Klubnik.
I used to always love for the defense to come out first, set the tone. Of course, we had a high-powered offense. We was always getting in the end zone and making it happen. But when the defense sets the tone, it's kind of like Coach Bowden always told us, put a lot of pressure on the defense. Men, if they don't score, they can't win. And you had to love that about Coach, and I think that's the way this team has to think about it tonight. If they don't score, they don't get in the end zone, they can't win the football game. So we need to just go out there and make sure we're ready to play this thing from the time this whistle blows until there's 3 zeros left on the clock.
Gideon Davidson's back deep. Keith Adams Jr. is out there as well as an up man for Clemson. The head coach, Mike Norvell, Dabo Swinney. Packed house tonight. Here we go. Boot meets the ball, and we are underway. That flies out of the end zone. Another touchback for Jake Weinberg. That's touchback number 44 and 46 kickoff attempts. Here comes Clemson, coming off of a game last week. They lost 46-45. They were 134-0 and scoring 45 or more points before that game against Duke, losing 46-45. And Cade Klubnik threw for a career high in that game, 385 yards. Clemson has thrown for 300 yards in 4 of the last 5 games. Here we go. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Adam Randall, the back in the backfield. 4 receivers in the set. Toss, far side. Randall able to break a tackle, still on his feet. 30, 35, up to the 37. And a gain of 12. Nicholson was in there to make the play. And Ashlyn Barker had him initially, but couldn't wrap up and get him down.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. One of the main keys of the game is that the first defender, we did a great job last week, but the first defender there has to make the tackle, can't allow that extra yardage.
Gain of 12, first and 10 from the 37-yard line. 2 receivers right, wing left, receiver wide to the left side. Randall the lone back, Williams in motion right to left. It is the jet sweep right to left. Antonio Williams shaken, faking, spins off a little, brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Earl Little Jr. was the one to meet him.
Another key, you have to win the battle of first down. Did a great job last week. Got to continue that this week.
Good to see Jaden Jones out there making his 2nd consecutive start. Played the best game of his career last week against Wake Forest. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6 from the 41. Left hash. Trips to the right side. Receiver Moore wide left. Randall up to the left of Klubnik in the gun. Might be changing the play. 8 on the play clock. Takes a snap. First pass of the night. Looks right. Throws right incomplete. Edwin Joseph able to get through and knock that away from Tristan Smith, the Southeastern Missouri State transfer. 3rd down.
That is what you call running the route for the receiver. He ran that route or attacked that ball and had more eyes on it than the receiver did on that play.
Amari Williams, Mandrell Desir, KJ Sampson check in up front. 3rd down. 3rd and 6 from the 41. Clemson, 38% on 3rd downs, 85th best nationally. Tigers shifting. Trips cluster to the right side. Moore wide left. Randall to the left of Klubnik in the gun. Knowles showing pressure. Here comes a blitz. Klubnik throws out the flat. Caught. Williams makes a man miss. Drilled though by Little. And he's not going to get to the marker. Brought down the 46-yard line. What a tackle, bar none, by Earl Little Jr.
Yeah, it was, man. I think Joseph just overran that just a tad, but Earl Little Jr. was right there to finish that thing up. Make sure he didn't get that first down.
There you go for it. 4th and 1 from the 46-yard line.
Well, hold your water, defense. This is always one of those plays where you have the quarterback back there clapping his hands or faking like they're trying to give a hard cadence right now. Make sure you stay on side.
14 to 24 on 4th downs this year. 2 receivers right, Moore wide to the left side. Randall's a big back. 6'2", 235, a former wide receiver. Klubnik under center. He's going to sneak it, and he's got the first down. Klubnik, 6'2", 210 pounds. He's not slight by any means with a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, we just didn't adjust. We should have pinched a little bit more once we saw him get up under the center. Caught us off guard.
Knowles subbing in and out. Juice Cryer now in at linebacker. Daniel Lyons, Darrell Jackson Jr. along the interior. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line on that orange tiger paw at midfield. The receivers wide left, receiver wide to the right. Klubnik to throw. Little comes on a blitz. Fires down the middle of the field. Caught. Olsen, Pat Henry for a first down at the 25-yard line. Jerry Wilson made the tackle. That's a gain of 28 yards.
Yep, just right there in the middle. Where we've really been getting attacked in this defense, too, is in the middle of the field. Have to make sure I get a proper drop from the linebacker.
Quick snap on first down. The handoff to Randall. Tripped up, spinning forward out near the 23-yard line. That's a season-long reception for Olsen, Pat Henry, the tight end out of Naples.
You have to be aware of that. You have to be aware of the tight end and the running backs tonight.
So, Clemson, that fourth down conversion, a big play. They've got it 2nd and 6 for the 23 of FSU. On the opening drive of the game, middle of the field. Smith and Williams wide to the right side. TJ Moore wide left. Randall to the right of Klubnik in the gun. Williams in motion right to left. He's versatile. Lines up now, bounces back, wing to the right side. Blitz coming. Handoff, Randall running right. Stacked up out near the 20. And they're going to mark it at the 19. Gain of 4 more. Here comes the 3rd and 2.
And again, that's where you have to make sure in those situations where you're anticipating it might be a run, you got to have enough guys in the box, enough body on body to make sure you can stymie the run game.
Shaheem Brown in there on the tackle. 3rd and 3. We're going to call it at the 20. They mark him at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 3, line to gain the 17. The receivers right. You got 2 tight ends to the left side. Unbalanced to the left side. Randall to the left of Klubnik in the gun. 3rd and 3. Toss. Near side. Randall racing. First down. And tackle at the 15-yard line. Gain of 5. Cryer, Herring, Shaheem Brown out there. Rolls in there as well.
Looked like there was a lot of cloth grabbing on that play on Desir.
Man.
The ref didn't get a chance to see it, obviously, right there.
Yeah, he's being held by Olsen, Pat Henry, the tight end.
Got to be able to get that call.
Clemson is 9 of their last 9 in the red zone. They have really cashed in here. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Trips to the right side, Moore wide left. New back is Gideon Davidson, the true freshman out of Lynchburg, Virginia. He's to the right of Klubnik in the gun. Williams motions right to left. 1st and 10, Klubnik will throw, pumping, looking over the middle, caught at the 10, breaking a tackle, 5, still on his feet, inside the 5 to the 3 is Tristan Smith in a gain of 12.
And again, that's where that defense has a little bit of weaknesses in the middle of the field. You have to make sure the linebackers are getting the proper drops, they're dropping in the right way. Don't give those wide open throwing lanes to the quarterback.
Too many missed tackles.
Yes.
Kirkland and Shaheem Brown both whiffed. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Can we bow up here? Moving right to left towards that west end zone. Randall back in the game. And running back. Pat Henry lines up behind the left guard. Tight end to the right side is Bettenker. Klubnik in the gun. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Zone read. Throws over the middle. Caught. Incomplete. No. Drop. Incomplete. Nice job by Jabril Rawls. TJ Moore couldn't hang on. Everyone was so sure it was a score, the light show went off.
Great job right there by Rawls. Man, he's really been stepping up and playing some good football. You talk about his ability to come up and make the tackle, put a pop on the guy, but has some great cover skills too. 2nd pass breakup of the year. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Smith wide right, Moore wide left, 2 tight ends to the left side. Randall off to the left and Klubnik in the gun. Middle of the field, 2nd and goal from the 3. First drive of the game. Clap of the hands, Klubnik, hands up Randall, drilled and brought backwards. I mean, absolutely stuck by Elijah Herring. Drilled him, TFL. Helmet right in the middle of the chest. That is how you get your pass lower than the runner and make a great tackle.
Wow. They are going to mark it at the 4, so TFL number 3 on the year for Herring. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Moore and Williams wide to the right. Bettenker and Pat Henry to the left side. Randall off to the left of Klubnik in the gun. Pat Henry motions, now trips to the right side. 3rd and goal from the 4, left middle. Klubnik to throw. Klubnik looking, now he'll run. Sees Park, touchdown. It's an area we've struggled with all year long, is seeing the quarterback and keeping eyes on him. And Cade Klubnik has his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season.
Yeah, that's one thing you cannot do. He can run the football. He's not afraid to run the football. And they're going to utilize his legs every chance they get. So you have to make sure you have somebody who's responsible for the quarterback for the rest of the night.
13 plays, 75 yards, 6:35 off the clock. And Cade Klubnik Don't believe that was a design quarterback run. He just watched film and took off. And scored it. Hoser, they fake it. Running up the gut is Sweeney. Did he get in? He's at the goal line for 2. They say he did. They faked the extra point, and Clay Sweeney, the son of Dabo, took the snap and ran it off right guard, off the right side for 2 points.
Wow, okay. That's one way of keeping your crowd in it right there, electrifying your crowd, going for 2 right there. Really no reason to get that done. Would have been nice to stop that one.
They may take a look at it.
I didn't think he got in, to tell you the truth. I hope they do take a look at it, at least let me take a look at it.
Yeah, we're in a timeout, but we may get a sun stop second look. We'll tell you about it. You see the replay here, bar none.
The previous play is under further review.
It's close. I don't think he got in.
His helmet got in. The ball didn't cross, I don't think.
But it is a sun stop second look. We'll tell you about it. We got to take a timeout. Clemson scores first. Currently it's 8-0, but they're taking a look at the fake extra point and 2-point try. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue center?
And exhale.
Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And Wolfson Children's, for world-class pediatric care, Wolfson Children's is always here. Official Children's Hospital of Florida State Athletics. Great to have Dane Bennett and the team from Wolfson Children's Hospital here on this trip with us. Let's go down the sidelines. By the way, at a sunstop second look, the ruling on the field was upheld. And so Clemson does have an 8-0 lead on the fake extra point from holder Clay Sweeney. A Sweeney brother has held every year since 2017. Here's a kickoff by Gunn over the head of Lucas for a touchback. Down the sidelines, Tom Block, an update. TB, what'd you see down there?
Well, I was standing about the 6 or 7 yard line. My initial reaction was he didn't get in. Granted, it wasn't the best vantage point, but I'm with you guys. The official got his hands up right away, and I guess there wasn't enough to overturn it.
Yeah, and I tell you what, on the review, I'm with you, Barnett. I thought, like you said, his helmet crossed, but the ball did not. But it was close.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought happened.
So, the Noles facing adversity here early as Clemson scores on the opening drive and a 2-point conversion, leading 8-0. Empty backfield. Tommy Castellanos motions Singleton back. They hand it off. No. Take the hand off. Whip it out in the flat. Robinson, another catch and another first down. Out near the 38-yard line. Deuce cries from the Noles fans. That's another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. There's Deuce again.
Yeah, and that's one of the guys, the playmakers, that you're going to have to make sure that you get the ball in his hands.
Gain of 13, catch number 35 on the season for Robinson. First and 10 from the 38. Two receivers stacked on top of each other to the left, receiver wide to the right. Handoff, Singleton, look at him fall forward. He was hit behind the line and fell forward to the 40-yard line, hit by Will Help, the Purdue transfer, a gain of 2.
Yeah, just 1-2 right there, getting hit in the backfield. As soon as he got the ball, the defender was there.
McCoy checks in, LaWayne McCoy to Miami Central. Tight to the line on the line to the right. 2nd and 8 for the 40, left hash. Lucas motions in the backfield. Make the jet sweep to Danzy. Throw, there's Lucas. Oh, he dropped it. A little behind him on the wheel route, far sideline near midfield. And Tommy put a little mustard on that one. But, man, he got his hands on it.
Yeah, that's one that if you always say if that ball touches your hand, you got to make sure you bring it in. And that was going to be a huge play right there. Great call for execution.
3rd down. 7:28 left first quarter. 8-0 Clemson. The Noles, 6th best 3rd down offense in America, 53%. You got a trips cluster wide to the left, 2 receivers wide right, empty backfield. 3rd and 8 for the 40. Clemson showing pressure. Oh, they're offsides, but we didn't snap it. Pettibone didn't snap it. Man, they were offsides. Parker jump, takes a snap. Pressure coming, pocket collapsing. Tommy under pressure, throws it far sideline. Caught, saw check, but out of bounds. And short of the line to gain at the 43.
Yeah, that's where you have to have better awareness right there and make sure that you're giving the quarterback a good target to throw to, a good pressure on the quarterback. And you see other teams get it done with us. We have to be able to do that too. Apply pressure on the quarterback. It forces everything to go faster than you want it to go.
Khalil Barnes forced him out. Antonio Williams is back deep in there because of the injury to Wesco. Max Cimento, the old sea breeze sand crab, back to punt it away. Here's the boot, high, spiraling punt, and Williams calls for a fair catch at the 14-yard line. Good boot there by Cimento of 45 yards. That's punt number 10 inside the 20 for the redshirt junior. And we have a timeout on the field. 6:48 left first quarter. Clemson with an 8-0 lead. We are back after this timeout.
AgPro has been family owned and operated for over 64 years. We take pride in developing long-lasting relationships and offering first-class customer service. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. AgPro is here to serve you and your operation as your hometown dealer. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
No matter how busy life gets, your home is the place where your family and friends show you they care and celebrate with you. That's why the professionals at Barano Heating and Air Conditioning always make sure that your home is comfortable. Just like those who matter to you most, Barano will always be there for you. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. That's baranoac.com.
For the Florida State fan looking for more, a podcast for you. Listen to the Seminole Sports Network podcast every week as we tell the success stories of all things Florida State athletics. Hear from head coaches Mike Norvell, Luke Laux, Link Jarrett, and more. FSU AD Michael Alford updates us on all the happenings around Florida State athletics. And we'll talk with our great student athletes as well. The Seminole Sports Network podcast with a new episode every week. Find it on all podcast streaming platforms. The official podcast of FSU Athletics.
Built on 100 years of tradition, 10,000 players opt in each year for this one-of-a-kind experience. 1.5 million fans join them in person, while over 95 million fans watch the most interesting celebrations, from the mountains to the desert, the city to the beach, distributing over $100 million to the participating institutions and positively impacting communities across the country. This means something. This is bowl season, a celebration of college football.
Hey, Noles fans, some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote that can save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Beautiful night here in the upstate, Clemson, South Carolina, 64 degrees. And if there's any wind, it's not much. Had some storm clouds rolling through earlier in the day before the sun went down. The legend Andy Surratt said he spoke with the weather gods. They told him we were all clear. And here we are. The legend always delivers. Here we go. 1st and 10, Clemson at their own 14-yard line. Davidson, the true freshman, in the backfield. They hand it off to Davidson, running hard across the 15 to the 20 before he's met by Nicholson, Little, and others in the backfield. Too much there.
Yeah, not winning the battle of first down right now. And it's really, like I keep saying, you have to have enough bodies on the line of scrimmage or close enough to the line of scrimmage so they engage faster. Right now, they just had too many. We had too many to try to hold right there. They had more numbers to block.
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3 for the 21, right hash. Klubnik in the gun. They hand it off to Davidson again, running right. He's going to be ripped down from behind and lose yardage. KJ Sampson, big number 5'6", getting in there. That's a TFL, a loss of 1.
Great job right there, just staying tight to the tackle right there, to the guard. He's pulling down there, and he just follows him right down the line of scrimmage, is able to make that play for a loss in the backfield.
TFL 1.5. Nice job by Nicholson setting the edge there, too.
Yeah, it was. You had to make sure that you did what? Cut off the outside, not let him get outside contain, and run him back into your help. And that's what he did.
3rd and 4 at their own 20. They lead 8-0. 5:40 left, first quarter. Williams motions out. Davidson to the left and Klubnik in the gun. 2 receivers right and left. Klubnik will throw, looking right, pumping over the middle, nearly picked off. Wilson nearly had a pick. It's incomplete. He and TJ Moore were not on the same page, and the Florida State defense going to get a 3 and out.
That's the way it's supposed to look right there. Great job of, they got that big run on first down, picked up some nice yardage, able to get that thing down and get a lost tackle for loss on 2nd down. And then right there, Wilson almost jumps in front. If that ball is thrown like it's supposed to be thrown, that's a pick going back the other way.
Squirrel White back deep at his own 37. The punter is Jack Smith. First season as a starting punter. High snap. Here we come. We nearly got there. It's a bad kick. End over end. It's Shank near sideline. Shank's eponymous.
Yes.
That's like my 8-iron on Friday afternoon. Man, we nearly got the pump block. John Papuchis, his special teams come up big. Bar none. That's out of bounds at the 35. It's only a punt of 15 yards.
And that's what we're talking about, special teams. This team has the ability to get it done in all phases. Special team. Coach JP does an amazing job with these kids. They get out there and they get it done. And right there, they put enough pressure on the punter of Clemson that he was nervous and shanked that thing for a 15-yard punt.
Man, Shank eponymous right there. A punt of 15. Nearly kicked that thing into the 3rd row. Down the sidelines, Tom Block, TB.
Well, credit our rush there because they pulled up, so they didn't draw a flag there, but they still were effective, forced the shank.
Knowles shift. Trip to the left side. Pittman tight end left. Castellanos in the gun. Handoff. Sawchuk lowers the shoulder. Across the 35 to the 34-yard line. Tackle made by Sammy Brown. We got to cash in here, bar none. This is great field position.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, my teams that we played on, we said, if you give us the ball right there, there's no way that we're not going to get in this end zone and get 7 points.
2nd and 9 from the 34, right hash. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Sawchuk to the right to Castellanos in the gun. 8-0 Clemson, 5 minutes and counting. First quarter. Pittman motions wing to the left side. Blitz coming. Tommy looking to throw. Tommy winds up, looking for Deuce down the field. Overthrew him. Incomplete. Good coverage down there. Avion Terrell, stride for stride with Robinson, and now it's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, you got to make sure that you give Deuce a ball that he can go up and get right there. He's 6'6". I like his 50-50 chances of going up there and getting that 50-50 ball. Just give him a shot at it right there. He just didn't have a shot to catch it.
3rd and 9 from the 34, right hash. Empty backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. McCoy slot to the left side. Tommy might be changing the play. 8 on the play clock. 4-man front. Clemson showing pressure. 4, 3, 2 on the play clock. 1 on the play clock. We get it off. Here comes the blitz. Tommy stepping up. He may run. He's got room. 30, 25, 20, 15. Tommy out of bounds at the 10-yard line. We wanted Tommy to get it going with his legs. He's been dinged up. That time he saw the blitz and made a big-time play.
Then that's what Copley, on the other side of the ball and what quarterbacks do. Right now, you have so much man-to-man, and Clemson is playing us man-to-man. That's why I hope later in the game we start going downfield, and like we did on that play with Deuce, and keep attacking them. Right there, they just had too many men and man-to-man. Nobody there for the quarterback. Great job recognizing it by Tommy.
That's our Tico Peoples Gas high-efficiency play of the game. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Gain of 24 in that rush by Castellanos. Tommy fakes a jet sweep, quarterback run up the gut. Castellanos tackled from behind near the 7-yard line. Brought down by Kobe McLeod, the redshirt junior out of Tampa, Florida. That last run, our high-efficiency play. Tico Peoples Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com.
Yeah, it's just a situation where you want to make sure that you keep this Clemson defense honest, and running your quarterback every once in a while is definitely going to do that.
Second and goal from the 8-yard line. Knowles 35 of 39 in the red zone. 6 of 6, all touchdowns last week. Singleton in the pistol, Castellanos in the gun. And the ball came out on the handoff on the mesh. Did we just turn it over? It's a fumble at the 11-yard line. Clemson says they have it. Did Tommy get back on it? Clemson has it. Castellanos and Singleton on the mesh. Tommy was reading something, and they fumbled the snap and the handoff. They fumbled the mesh.
What's the discussion right now?
Jaheim Lawson was flying through, and he kind of threw off Castellanos on his read. And Tommy pulled it late from Singleton. Singleton thought he was going to give it to him, and then Tommy tried to pull it out too late, bar none, and disaster.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You cannot have those turnovers in a game like this when you're playing on the road. You can't shoot yourself in the foot, and that's typically what we've been doing the last several weeks, man. So you have to make sure that you know what's going down.
Turnover inside the 10-yard line by Florida State. Clemson ball up 8-0, 3:27 left, first quarter. We have a timeout on the field. We're back after this timeout.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Hear from the head coach every Monday night. Join us live from Bowden's in College Town for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. We'll hear from the head coach, a player, and an assistant coach as we break down all things Florida State football. Get the recap from last week's game and look ahead to our next opponent. You can watch the show on all FSU streaming platforms and again on Tuesday nights on ABC 27. Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. Monday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app. You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Fumble was recovered by Alabama transfer Jeremiah Alexander, one of 3 scholarship transfers for Dabo Swinney this year. Killer turnover early. So Clemson has it, 1st and 10 at their own 11, up 8-0, 3:27 left, first quarter. Davidson in the backfield. They give it to the freshman, bounces to the near side, outside. Rawls comes up and topples him at the 13.
Looks like he hurt that shoulder just a tad right there. I hope he can shake that off. It looks like he's shaking it off. Good job coming up and attacking again. He's not afraid to stick his head in there.
A little stinger on that left shoulder for Rawls, the Pensacola Catholic alum. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the 13-yard line. Clemson leads 8-0, 3 minutes left, first quarter. Right to left, east to west on Frank Howard Field as we watch it. Davidson to the right of Klumnik in the gun. Williams in motion, left to right rather. Trips to the right side. Drilled, oh boy! Mandrell Desir, say hello. He came scot-free off the edge and absolutely decapitated Klumnik. Goodness.
That is the way that you put the quarterback down when you get to him. He's going to be thinking about that for the rest of his night. That's going to make him have happy feet right there.
His 4th sack of the year. It leads the Noles, and he leads all ACC freshmen in TFLs and sacks. Big time play. Back to the 6-yard line. 3rd and 16. Clemson leads 8-0. Klubnik on 3rd and long. Just fires a short one over the middle. Bettencourt caught out to the 16-yard line. Pop by Omar Graham, and the Florida State defense comes up big after the turnover. Joseph in on the play as well.
Huge right there. Huge way to come out for the defense. Get that momentum. Try to turn it back in your direction. Definitely fumbling down there in the red zone. You don't want to have that happen, but great job by the defense getting off the field in 3 plays.
Squirrel White back deep in his own 40. 148 and counting. Clemson an 8-0 lead. Smith with a 15-yard shank on his last punt. Good snap. Smith, this time much better. Spiraling kick. White calls for a fair catch at his own 43-yard line. A punt of 42 yards down the sidelines. Tom Blogg with an update. TB.
2 huge stands in a row by the defense there to get a 3 and out. Desir really keyed it with that sack. Now we got to get the offense going. This is great field position again. Not as good as last drive, but basically midfield. Let's go get some points.
Yep, we got to do it. Slow starting Florida State in the first quarter for whatever reason in ACC play. And the Noles, man, had a great opportunity with a bad punt, but a turnover inside the 10. Great field position to get here, bar none.
Yeah, and the good thing about it is they proved they can move the ball against this Clemson defense. They just got to execute, finish it off.
Single to the back of the backfield, 2 receivers right, Deuce wide left, Pittman wing left. Play clock at 10. Tommy changing the play. 1st and 10 from the 43. Chest high snap, throw it out the flat near side, caught, Danzy, tackled from behind the 47-yard line. Coming down the line, that's Wade Woodaz and a Tampa Jesuit, gain of 3.
Definitely want to get the ball in Makai Danzy's hands, but Clemson is playing some man-to-man defense out there, and you just have to win the route. If you're the receiver out there, you get man-to-man, go out there and make the play.
2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line. A delayed handoff counter to Singleton, running off left side. Singleton out to midfield before he's brought down. And Samuel Singleton Jr. runs hard, doesn't he? Flying around. Jeremiah Alexander on the tackle.
Yeah, I love the way he hits it, man. I love the way he hits the hole. He has great acceleration, great speed, and that's why he has the ability to take it all the way to the house anytime he touches the ball.
3rd and 3 from midfield. Final 40 seconds in the quarter. Clemson leads 8-0. Danzy, slot to the right side. Deuce wide right, receiver wide left. Danzy in motion right to left. Singleton the back in the backfield. Awesome. A snap, looks like Clemson's offsides. Back shoulder throw for Deuce. Oh, he almost made a one-handed diving catch. But I don't see a flag.
Man, they're just not going to give it to us. Goodness gracious.
It looked like Pettibone snapped it while Clemson was offsides, but we're not going to get a call. Yeah, they didn't quite get there as Denhoff sort of hopped, but wasn't quite in the neutral zone when Pettibone snapped it. Man.
And I'm going to tell you, too, Tommy has to make sure that he's giving the receivers a better chance to catch the ball. Right now, these Clemson defensive backs are running stride for stride, and that's where the back shoulder throw comes in huge.
Cimento, here's the boot. Williams calling for a fair catch. Noles are down there at the 12. Nice job again by Cimento, pinning him deep. That's his 2nd punt inside the 20 tonight, 11th of the season. And this FSU offense just a little bit off script.
Got to make sure you're executing the plays out there, and just hadn't really been executing like we need to on the offensive side of the ball. Of course, had that big turnover in the red zone, that fumble by Tommy, and then also the precision on the pass, and you have to make sure you get it there where you give your receiver the best opportunity to catch the ball.
16 seconds left first quarter. Clemson leads 8-0. Backed up again here. 1st and 10 at their own 12 on the left hash. Yeah, tight trips cluster to the left. Now Moore in motion, left to right. 2 receivers left and right. Randall to the left. McClellan in the gun. Quick throw out in the flat. Caught. Williams breaks a tackle, but drilled again. Driven back by Amari Williams and also by Ashlyn Barker. And he had Graham out there as well making a pop.
Yep, Graham was there first. And again, you're talking about the first defender making the play. What he was able to do, though, is hold the receiver right there and allow his teammates to catch up and make the play.
15 minutes in the books. Clemson with an opening drive score. Cade Klubnik rushing touchdown. They lead Florida State 8-0. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Yes, Mr. Gecko, you're a huge inspiration to us all. But who was your muse?
Oh, my dear old Nan. She imparted many wise words to me. She would say, never let the fame get to your head, always remember who you are, and let people get more than just savings with Geico's fast and friendly claim support. I lived up to her advice, and now anyone can file a claim anywhere and anytime. I miss her so much.
Did she go somewhere?
Yeah, extended quilting trip.
Ah. Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Hey Noles fans, show your team spirit with the Noll Pass Toll Sticker or the new Noll Pass Uni. Enjoy nonstop toll travel throughout Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina, or travel even farther with the 19-state Noll Pass Uni. Plus, you can score volume toll savings. Find out why Noll Pass is your best play to save on tolls and time at getnollpass.com. That's getnollpass.com. Noll Pass. It's how Noles do tolls. A product of ePass owned and operated by the Central Florida Expressway Authority.
You are listening to Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Back here in the studio, Clemson leads Florida State 8-0, just about set for the second quarter. I'm Mario Masudi. Time now for a passionate fans and ice-cold Coca-Cola scoreboard update. Of course, it's a winning combo, and fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. Well, Vandy and Auburn are tied at 38 apiece in Nashville. The Commodores actually went for it late in the fourth quarter on 4th and 1 at the Auburn 25. Instead of kicking a field goal, and Diego Pavia was stuffed backwards for a turnover on down. So late in Nashville there. Jeff, as I look at the box score, sending it back over to you, Clemson, they got 75 yards on their first 13 plays, but the Noles since then, 7 plays, only 9 total yards. The Noles do have 4 TFLs in that first quarter. Seems like it's going to be Tony White's defense that has to keep the Noles in it for the offense to get going.
Yeah, Aria, they shut them down after that first drive. Good stuff there in our Renewal by Anderson broadcast booth. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. 4 TFLs in that first quarter and a sack by Mandrell Desir. Love to see it. 2nd and 12. Clemson. Ball left hash of their own 10-yard line. Klubnik looking to throw. Pocket collapsing. He may run. Pump fake he does. 15. Tackled by Nicholson at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 8 and brings up a 3rd and 4. Quarterback run again. Tough to stop.
Yeah, and I think when we traditionally get into that 3-3, you just have the 3-down lineman right there. It opens up huge holes in there for the quarterback to be able to get through the hole, especially if you're dropping the linebackers back in the pass coverage. So you have to make sure, again, that you're aware of what's going on with the quarterback.
The Desir twins in. Up front. Noles trying to junk it up along the line of scrimmage. Amari Williams, the defensive end. 3rd and 4 from the 18. Blitz coming. Klubnik pumping. Klubnik looking. Rolling to his right near side. Being chased by Daryl Desir. And Daryl trips him up. He flips it out of bounds near the sideline. They're going to call it incomplete as Daryl Desir this time. The Desir twins, bar none, having a night.
Yeah, you got to love that, man. And they play off each other. They feed off each other right there. Great job of them getting pressure on the quarterback, forcing him out, and not letting him get that first down right there. He's been hurting us with his legs. Good job of stopping him on that play.
Daryl Desir saying, hey, twin, I don't want you to one up me. I'm getting after it.
Florida State number 4 is 62. 4 is 62.
There you go. That's Charles Lester wearing 62. Here's the punt by Jack Smith. Good snap. The boot. Wobbler. Short kick. Squirrel lets it bounce at the 40. Takes a Clemson bounce. Rolling 35, 33, 32. Down near the 31-yard line. So it gets a big Clemson bounce and a punt of 51 yards for Jack Smith. All right, Bar, let's get this offense going. What do you want to see on this drive right here? Let's get things shaking a little bit.
Got to see the establishment of the running game. I need those big guys up front to get some push. Just a little crease back there for Singleton. Actually got Chroma coming in right now, tailback. We got to establish the running game, and then we got to attack down the field because they are giving us man-to-man out there. So it should be some good opportunities to attack down the field and make plays.
Chroma in for the first time. 8-0 Clemson, 1 minute in, second quarter. Trips to the left side, Robinson wide to the right. Pittman motions left to right. The give, Chroma, bouncing out to the left side. Tripped up and tackled near the 34-yard line. Usmain Chroma. Cade Denhoff got in there to make the play. Gain of about 4 yards.
Yeah, good tough round there by big dude right there, big nifty.
Chroma. 5.9 yards a pop coming in. True freshman out of Lee County. Still the back in the backfield. 2nd and 7 from the 34. Chroma motions out to the left. Empty backfield. Blitz coming. Quick throw caught. Nope, dropped. Usmain dropped it. Normally very sure-handed. 7 catches on the year. And had 19 receiving touchdowns in his high school career, but that one dropped.
Yeah, that one right there, he just takes his eye off it for just a split second, trying to get upfield before he secured that ball. But the first thing you have to do is make sure you got the ball before you advance upfield.
Knowles 1 of 3 on third downs. 3rd and 7 at our own 34. 2 receivers left and right. Blitz coming out in the flat, caught. Chroma has a full head of steam, trying to spin up a tackle. Down at the 40, short of the line to gain. Khalil Barnes, the safety, made the tackle in decision-making time. Does Mike Norvell go for it on 4th and 1? He wants to build some confidence here, and we're going to go for it, bar none.
Yeah, I mean, I think you do the same thing. It's kind of like when Dabo went for the 2 points right there. You're starting to grab momentum back right here, and this is a good chance to do it. Just got to get it done and execute.
Marqueston Douglas, Landon Thomas in for some beef. 2 tight ends. Keziah Holmes alone back in the backfield. 4th and 2 from the 39. Tommy under center. We're going to throw it. Throws it up as a man wide open. Caught. No!
Oh, my God.
He dropped it. Pittman dropped it wide open at the 38-yard line. He might have scored a touchdown.
And that's what's been typical of this offense, just not making the plays when we need to, especially when it's given to you. And again, it's the same thing, taking your eye off the ball before you secure it right there. And you're right, that was going to probably be a touchdown.
Just not making the winning plays right now.
And that's it. You called it on the head. Just not making the plays that you need to make, especially on the road to win the game.
Now the sidelines, Tom Block, DB, man, that was right there.
It was definitely going to be a touchdown. I'm standing in the end zone, he would have scored in. But we're putting a lot on the defense. Opening drive, they gave up 75 yards. 3 ensuing drives, 17 yards. We need the same thing here. Can they somehow find a 3-and-out or a 4-and-out?
1st and 10 from the 39. Randall the back in the backfield. 2 receivers tight to the line to the right. Receiver wide left. Handoff. Randall. Blocker out in front. 35. Randall drilled. 34-yard line. Duty Arnew came up and popped him. The true freshman. Barker in there as well.
Yeah, but again, it's too many yards on 1st down right there. You got to make sure you win the battle of 1st down. We were doing that the last couple of series defensively. Didn't get it done right there.
Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 from the 34. After the turnover on downs. Tight trips cluster, tight to the line to the right. More wide left. Randall to the right of Klubnik in the gun. Clap of the hands. Helmet eye snap. Flea flicker. Throw it back to Klubnik. He's under pressure. Fires down the field towards the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Antonio Williams beat Edwin Joseph. The play was nearly blown up by Arnew. And that's just a player going and making a play. Antonio Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Yep, that's it right there. Just a split second away from it being big. But that's what happens when you keep putting your defense in a position like we have. They've been out 3-and-out the last 2 series. Then you turn the ball over and give them momentum, and that's what ends up happening. They just go up top for a big play right there.
Flea flicker, and Arnew was coming on a blitz. He went to hit Randall, then he flipped it back to Klubnik and tried to go get Klubnik and couldn't get him in time. Extra points good by Hooser. And whatever could go wrong has gone wrong early in this game for the Guardian Gold.
Yep, you can't expect to win the football game with turnovers and giving up big plays, and those are the keys to the game right there. You got to make sure you don't have turnovers, missed assignments, and you have to make sure you don't give up the big play.
12:01 left, second quarter. Clemson out to a 15-0 lead. We're back after this timeout.
R.J. Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU. Hey, Noles fans, join us each and every Monday night from 7 to 8 p.m. live from Bowdens in Collegetown for Inside Seminole Football with the head coach Mike Norvell. Enjoy food and drinks at the FSU-themed bar and grill. Hear from the head coach, players, assistants, staff members, and more. Watch it on ABC 27, stream it on all Florida State platforms, and listen on the Seminole Sports Network from Legends. Join us each and every Monday night, 7 to 8 p.m. live from Bowdens in Collegetown for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Noles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Hey, Noles fans, can't make it a dope? No worries. American Social is your official FSU watch party spot. From Boca to Fort Lauderdale, Miami to Tampa and Orlando, we've got crate-worthy food, drinks, and game day vibes to keep you shopping all season long. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com. And while you're there, grab a Bud Light. You know you do anything for a win and an ice cold Bud Light, because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Please drink responsibly. And thinking about coming out was Lucas on the kickoff by Gunn, and he takes a knee. Touchback. Well, look, Clemson leads, but bar none, it feels like we're the ones that are beating ourselves right now.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, when you look at it, Clemson, we gave them the ball down there. We fumbled in the red zone. That should have been a touchdown. You had a wide open Randy Pittman on the sideline, should have caught the ball. It would have probably been a touchdown.
Yep.
And it's a totally different game right now if those two things that happen. But the thing about it, Clemson has not stopped us. We've stopped ourselves. So we just got to execute.
See if we can snap out of it here. 12:01 left, second quarter, down 15-0. Option right side, pitch, Chroma, far side, trying to cut it up. He does, running hard out near the 30-yard line. Man, physical for a freshman. He and Sammy Brown, a great linebacker, they went blow for blow there.
Like it. I mean, at that point, it's basically the low man wins. You get your pads, lower the defender right there, and you get your legs behind you, and push forward, pick up extra yards.
Hey, Roydell Williams is in the ball game. Good to see that. His fourth game of the year. Battle injuries. 2nd and 5. Fake the jet sweep. Tommy to the outside. Tommy shaking and baking, and the turf monster got him out near the 37-yard line. Move those chains for FSU.
Good job right there, getting to the first down marker, locating it, know where it is. Get down, make sure you don't take any unnecessary hits.
Another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. Looks like we got a little wildcat here. Now we shift. Tommy into the backfield. Williams back there as well. 1st and 10 At her own 36 right hash. Trips to the left side. Pittman tight end left. Fake the handoff. Tommy to throw. Home run ball. He's got White wide open. And he overthrew him by 6 yards.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about as far as the precision on some of these passes. I thought like those passes that went to Deuce should have been on the back shoulder, because you recognize that the defender's running stride for stride, so you give your receiver that much. But right there, yeah, I mean, just look at how much, man, we are not executing, and that's really what the difference is in this game.
Squirrel White had my son Kelly beat by 5 yards. 2nd and 10 for the 36. Castellanos to throw, setting up a slip screen, caught by Deuce, bounces to the outside, and Deuce falls forward across the 40, out near the 42-yard line. Tackle made by Brandon Strozier, gain of about 5.
Again, just get the ball in the hands of your playmakers and let them make plays.
I'm sorry to cut you off. They can't stop us right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, we are big plays waiting to happen. We just got to go get them. 3rd down. 3rd and 4 on their own 42. Roydell Williams, the back in the backfield. Jalen Lucas back there as well. They got 8 guys on the line. Quick throw, bad pass. Looking to throw it out in the flat to the back. Lucas, incomplete. I'd go for it here.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you ain't got nothing to lose.
Man, we're not going to do it. We're going to punt it.
Man, you just talk about the execution, and really, when you look at it, Jeff, it is basically that is the difference in the game. We're just not getting it done. Great plays. I mean, the play calls have been there.
Yeah.
The players have not got the job done.
Plays are there. Williams back deep in his own 15. A touchdown reception on the last drive. Cemento looking to pin him back deep again. He's done a nice job tonight. Good punt. High end over end kick over the head of Williams. Snaps up with the 2. What a punt! And it's going to roll dead at the 4-yard line. Checks up like bar nuts. 56 from 80 yards out.
Great job right there. But those guys, the kickers, have been getting it done all season long for us.
What a punt. A punt of 55 yards, and a nice job by Cemento pinning Clemson back deep. Time out of the field. 10:02 left, 2nd quarter. Clemson leading 15-0. You are listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day. And an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue center?
And exhale.
Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
AgPro has been family-owned and operated for over 64 years. We take pride in developing long-lasting relationships and offering first-class customer service. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. AgPro is here to serve you and your operation as your hometown dealer. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And join us Monday night, Bowdenton College Town, inside Seminole football with Mike Norvell, 7 to 8 p.m. Enjoy food and drinks at the FSU-themed bar and grill. And we'll talk with a player, an assistant, and more. 7 o'clock Monday night, live from Bowdenton College Town, inside Seminole football with Mike Norvell. And Florida State football presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of the Noles. Backed up again. 1st and 10. Clemson at their own 4-yard line. Make the handoff, rolling right in the end zone. Klubnik throws it out near side, caught. And good hits out there across the 10 to the 13-yard line. Tristan Smith made the grab, and the Noles were flying around on that play.
Yeah, good job getting there once they got there, but still too many yards on first down. Got him pinned down on the goal line. You had him in a good spot right there. Let him off the hook.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2 from the 12. 9:35 and counting until halftime. 15-0 Clemson. Davidson, the back in the backfield. And counter play back to the left side. Blockers out in front. Davidson tackle from behind. Out near the 20-yard line by Omar Graham. That's a first down.
Yep, too many yards on first down. Didn't have a whole lot to pick up on second down. Move the chains for him again.
Gain of 7. Trying to move their way out from the shadow of their own goalposts. Middle of the field. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Clemson leading 15-0. 9 minutes left and counting until halftime. We have been our own worst enemy tonight. Turnovers, missed opportunities. Pat Henry and Betancourt, 2 tight ends in the set. Williams in motion right to left. Handoff, jet sweep Williams. Right to left. Grabbed by Edwin Joseph and flung back after a gain of 1 yard. Great play by number 3, Jaden Jones, out there as well.
That was an excellent play by Joseph right there. He comes up, he takes on the blocker. He makes sure he keeps that outside so the running back has to cut back up inside, and he's able to spin off that block and make the tackle.
Herring also in there. 2nd and 9 from the 20. Left hash. Clemson leading 15-0. 8:22 and counting until halftime. Empty backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Stephon Thompson back in the game from injury. Great to see that. In there, a linebacker. Blitz coming. Klubnik throws over the middle. Caught by Pat Henry. It falls down near the 26-yard line. Earl Little Jr. on in coverage. Gain of about 6 yards. Big 3rd down here.
And I like the fact that we put pressure on the quarterback. He only had one place to go with that. He was going to the tight end the whole time, 100%. But you got to make sure you get those hands up and try to block it in the passing lanes right there.
3rd and 3, middle of the field, 26-yard line. Tigers up 15-0, 7:40 and counting, 2nd quarter. Empty backfield again. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. What does Tony White do here? Now Davidson motions into the backfield to the right of Klubnik in the gun. Whistles and a timeout called by Dabo Sweeney.
Timeout. Clemson, they're first. 30 seconds.
Keep it right here. Florida Blue, dedicated to helping people and communities achieve better health. That's why they're committed to providing affordable, high-quality health care to Floridians. Just like the Seminoles strive for excellence on the field, Florida Blue strives to make a positive impact on the lives of those they serve. Florida Blue, helping you achieve better health every day. Visit floridablue.com to learn more. Hey, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, William Barr, Nunfloy, Tom Block, Andy Surratt, Chris Call, Bari Masudi, Blake Lundy, Warren Dunleavy, Christopher James, David Maddox back in the studio. 7:29 left, 2nd quarter. Clemson leading 15-0. Barr, it's a big 3rd and short right here.
Yeah, it is right now. What you want to make sure is that you apply pressure to the quarterback, but then make sure you have somebody that's responsible for him. If you're going to play man-to-man, you don't want him to pick this up with his legs.
Empty backfield, 4 receivers in the set. Randall now motions across. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. 3rd and 3 from the 26. Watch quarterback run here. Knowles on the line showing pressure. Herring and Thompson look like they're coming. Here they come. 3rd and 3. Klubnik backpedaling. Klubnik flush over the middle. Caught on the run. That's more. 35, 40, and Rawls rips him out of bounds near midfield. A big, big gain on 3rd and 3 of 24 yards. Just a crossing route, and Rawls was man-to-man on that one. He came all the way across the field.
Yeah, and that's why you have to make sure you get home. You brought the blitz, but you get home, and that's what you sacrifice. If you don't get home on that, you're in man-to-man, and that time the DB was trailing.
Gain of 24. Klubnik 9 of 13 for 123 yards, a passing touchdown, a rushing touchdown. 1st and 10 from midfield. Davidson in the back, looking to throw. Klubnik whips it out to the far side, caught at the 40-yard line. Jerry Wilson on in covers. They mark him at the 39. Cole Turner, 9th catch of the year, gain of 9.
Yeah, that was a long developing play. You like to see the DB be able to get up under that ball as long as it took for it to get there. He throws that ball all the way back across the field right there.
Out to the 41. Klubnik starting to settle in a little bit here. Throwing the football. Gain of 9, and now whistles. And have we used a timeout now? Not sure what our ruling is. Both teams are going to the sidelines. Adam Savoy, why don't you let us know what's happening, big guy?
The previous play has been reviewed, and replay has determined that the ball carrier made the 39-yard line for a first down.
All right. So that's sort of a sudden sun stop second look, I suppose.
Huh.
And we'll call it a gain of 11 yards. So first down. 39-yard line, 6:26 left, second quarter. Clemson leading 15-0. And it's imperative that the defense hold it here. You do not want to go down 22 rock on the road.
No.
First and 10 from the 39. This drive started back at their own 4-yard line. Klubnik, zone read. Handoff, running right. Davidson picking the pile forward, brought down near the 35. Gain of 4 yards. Nicholson's in there. Sampson also in there. Looks like Jenkins at the bottom of the pile as well.
5 yards, still too many yards out for me on first down right there. And that's what you have to make sure you win the battle of first down. Once you get 2nd and 5, 2nd and short, 3rd and short, your whole playbook is wide open.
Clemson outgaining Florida State 192-73 in this first half. 2nd and 6 from the 35-yard line. Two receivers left, one to the right. Pat Henry wing to the left side. 3, 2, they just get it off. Handoff, Gideon Davidson squirts through, tackled by Earl Little Jr., falls forward to the 30-yard line. Gain of 5 more, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I don't know what Jenkins is doing on that play. 97, he's unblocked. If he just goes straight at the runner right there, he makes that play for a loss in the backfield. He just kind of stopped his feet right there. Running back just kept running right by him.
3rd and 1 from the 30. 9th play of the drive that started back at Clemson's own 4-yard line. They lead 15-0. 3rd and 1 at the FSU 30-yard line. 4:55 left until halftime. Randall, the back of the backfield. No, Davidson, excuse me. They give it to the freshman. He's grabbed, ripped forward, but he's got the first down. Cryer came in there. Jackson as well. He needed 1. He got 2.
And that's why you have to win first down. It's like you have so much that you can do on 2nd and short, 3rd and short. You're in 2nd and 3rd and long, kind of cuts down what you can get done out there.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. 15-0 Clemson, 4:25 and counting. 10th play of the drive. It's lasted over 5 minutes. Two receivers to the right, Moore wing to the left. Now they shift. Randall, the back in the backfield. Klubnik under center. Make the handoff, end around, left to right to Davidson. Breaks a tackle. Davidson lowers the shoulder across the 25 to the 24-yard line. Edwin Joseph made the tackle.
And again, that's another play that could have been made in the backfield. Just not able for the first defender that we have that gets to the ball. Got to make sure they make the play.
Jerry Wilson had a chance at him. Missed tackles, missed opportunities tonight. 2nd and 6 from the FSU 23. Two receivers left, 2 tight ends to the right side. Make the jet sweep left to right. Klubnik will throw under pressure, flush to his left. Chased by Jones. Jones chasing, throws towards the end zone on the run, incomplete. Looking for his redshirt freshman tight end, Bettencourt. Nice pursuit by Jaden Jones. Man, you saw the speed out there, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
And that's what you do. That's how you fluster a quarterback right there. You keep him under duress. You stay in his face, chased him out of the pocket right there. Almost made a great play.
Nicholson and Little on in coverage. 3rd down. 3rd and 6 from the FSU 24-yard line. 15-0 Clemson. 3:22 left until halftime. 12th play of the drive. Trips to the left side. 2 receivers to the right. Now Randall motions into the backfield. Klubnik in the gun. He will throw on 3rd down. Has a pocket, has time. Now the pocket collapsing. Quick throw out in the flat. Caught and ripped down near the 22-yard line is Tristan Smith. Barker made the tackle. Short of the line to gain. Only a gain of about 3. 4th and 4, decision-making time for Dabo Swinney.
Yeah, great job that time by the defender getting that tackle. All he had was jersey. He wouldn't let it go, but he was able to make that play right there.
They're going to go for it. Under 3 minutes left. Dabo Swinney elects to go for it. It's 4th and 5 from the 22. The line to gain the 17.
And what you want to do here is make sure you're applying pressure, but you want to make sure you account for that quarterback. Do not let him pick this up with his legs.
The receiver's right, one to the left. Hold your water as well. Hold your water. Now under center. They're trying to draw us off sides. 2, 1, timeout Clemson. Nice job defense, holding their water.
Timeout. Clemson, their second. 30 seconds.
Well done there. 2:35 left until halftime. 4th and 5, and I would guess now they're going to bring out Hoosier to kick a field goal.
Yeah, good discipline right there.
Hey, it's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. Geico. And feel that energy, Noles fans. Everge is energizing the future as Florida State Athletics' official electrification and renewable energy partner. Everge is building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV right here at FSU. So when you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, know Everge is on the field with you energizing the future of energy. Everge, powering progress, powering the Noles. Visit everge.com/FSU for more information. Here's Hoosier from 40. Lorenzo to snap, Swinney to hold. Hoosier kicked 5 field goals against the Noles last year at Doak. It had 2 others blocked. Good snap, spot, plenty of leg on the kick by Hoosier. It's up, and it is good. Well, the drive that started at their own 4, 13 plays, 74 yards, 7:31 off the clock. I would call that a win, bar none, keeping them out of the end zone, but they tack 3 more on and lead 18-0.
Yeah, and take time off the clock to boot. So we got to make sure that we execute on offense, man. We've had so many opportunities to make things happen offensively and just hadn't been getting it done because of poor execution.
2:31 remains until halftime. Timeout on the field. We'll take it as well. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors, proud partner of the Noles. Like the Noles, we value strength, performance, and durability. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Built with advanced technology, they offer superior protection and longevity. Enhance your home with a team you can trust. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsgulfcoast.com. Go Noles! License number CG C1527613.
Hey, fellow Floridians.
We're the Wombles. We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
And now you can listen to Florida State Football inside of Doak without delay. Go to the FSU Game Day app, click on More, and then listen live in venue presented by Bud Light. Follow the prompts given and tune into Florida State Football in the stadium without delay. Don't miss a second of the action as you watch with your own eyes and listen to the Seminole Sports Network. 2:31 left until halftime. Clemson, a 40-yard field goal by Nolan Hoosier. They lead Florida State 18-0. Williams and Lucas back deep. Here's Robert Gunn. Here's his boot. End over end kick over the head of Lucas into that east end zone for a touchback. Clemson in orange lettering, trimmed in regalia with the tiger paw as the O. Down the sidelines with Tom Block. Tom, we got to get something going soon.
We definitely do. Boy, it'd be nice right here before the half, obviously. Bad news, though, Jabril Rawls went into the locker room early. I know he got nicked up earlier in the game. You guys saw it. Walked in under his own power, but he hasn't looked right since the incident you guys spotted earlier.
Yeah, that left shoulder didn't look right. Keep an eye on that with Rawls. All right, 2:31 left. First and 10 at our own 25. Two receivers left. Singleton motions into the backfield. Castellanos takes the handoff. Option left side, spreading left side. Going to be tackled from behind for a loss. Wade Woodaz tracked that one down. Looked like we might have a sort of an end-around option, but Castellanos tried to race around the edge and loses yards.
Yeah, he tried to take that like he had already made his mind up that he was going to run that football. Mekhi Danzy was behind him. It looked like he could have probably pitched it to him, but he'd already made that decision.
Loss of 3. Second and 13 from the 22. And I don't think we get another play off. 2-minute timeout. Okay. So
this is the 2-minute timeout.
Noles will have it. Second and 13 at our own 22. Trailing 18-0 when we come back. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship-trained and board-certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Mr. Gecko, is it true what they say about Geico's emergency roadside service?
I'll own up to it. Yes, it's all true.
You mean to say Geico's emergency roadside service really is 24/7?
And it's available on the phone or app. It's all part of getting more with Geico. I don't mean to be rude, but could I scooch past you all? You're standing in the way of my yoga class.
One more, Mr. Gecko, the fans must know. Why yoga?
Well, it helps with my posture. It's my back. It ain't what it used to be.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And victories happen here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. 2-minute timeout. Clemson leading Florida State 18-0. And we've had our chances, bar none. We have just shot ourselves in the foot and not made plays.
And that's the key right there. I mean, I think the game plan has been sufficient enough to get out there and get it done. We just haven't been making the plays. Players got to get it done.
All right, another timeout. Trips to the right side. Robinson wide left. Williams, Roydell Williams, back from injury in game number 4 this year. To the left of Castellanos in the gun. Second and 13 in a row, 22. They drop 8. Tommy to throw. All day. Throws. Caught. Robinson at the 31. And they'll blow it dead. Gain of 9. Great job by the Florida State offensive line bar to give him time.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to have to do for the rest of the night. Give him time in there. Allow him to be able to get a good pass off for the receiver. That was a good pass for the receiver right there. Good throw and catch.
3rd and 4 at our own 31, down 18-0. We have all 3 timeouts, 1:30 and counting until halftime. 2 receivers left and right. Castellanos to throw, pressure coming. Tommy fires near side, caught. McCoy, that's out of bounds near midfield. Little corner route in the hole of the zone, and a great ball by Tommy. Hampton made the tackle.
Yeah, right now the offensive line giving Tommy a chance to look through the field, go through his progression. Gotta love it.
1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. 1:21 left. Clock stops. LeWayne McCoy got out of bounds. Nice gainer there of 21. 1st and 10 from the Clemson 48-yard line. Tommy will throw. Fakes the handoff. Tommy whips it far side. Nearly picked off. Incomplete at the 40. McCoy slipped. Tried to get back up, and Avion Terrell came up and knocked it away.
Yeah, that's where you have to make sure you run a precise route right there. Make sure you keep the airstream open and make sure that receiver can get that ball.
Clock stops, 1:16 left. 2nd quarter, Clemson leads 18-0. 2nd and 10 at the Tiger 48-yard line. Left hash, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Sawchuck to the left and Castellanos in the gun. Castellanos gonna throw, over the middle, dropped. Danzy at the 41-yard line. Heard some footsteps coming, I think.
Yep.
As Danzy, good pass, but just unable to hang on. And Terrell was close.
Yeah, and that's been typical of the receivers tonight, not making the plays when the quarterback is actually giving them a good ball to catch right there. And that ball touches your hands, man. You got to make sure you make that play.
1:12 left until halftime. 18-0 Clemson, 3rd and 10 at the Tiger 48-yard line. Tigers look like they're showing pressure. Empty backfield, 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Deuce is slot to the right side. Keep an eye on that. Here comes a blitz. Tommy over the middle, caught. Landon Thomas down at the 40, short of the line to gain by 2 yards. Timeout, Mike Norvell. I think we'll go for it here. It's a gain of 8.
Yeah, I think you got to go for it, Rob. Definitely
Florida
4th down.
They're first.
4th down territory.
30 seconds.
Tackle made by Ronan Hannafin and Ricardo Jones. Gain of 8. Landon Thomas, his 3rd catch of the year. Sophomore out of Moultrie. So 1:06 left. Down 18-0. By the way, we do get the ball coming out of the locker room. So find a way, get some points on the board here, get the ball coming out, and build a little momentum in the first half that has been otherwise, unfortunately, not quite memorable.
Exactly. I mean, if you can get this done right here, you give yourself a better chance coming out, pick up some momentum going into the locker room, and you look yourself in the mirror when you get out of there after you have your Powerade as a player, and you say, man, you know what? I got to make plays. I mean, the coaches are calling the game good enough for us to win. I got to catch the ball. I got to make sure I protect the ball, hold on to the ball, and I got to make sure I execute the game plan.
Knowles holds 1 on 4th down to 9. 4th and 2 at the 40. Trips to the right side. Deuce wide left. Sawchuck to the left, and Castellanos in the gun. Blitz coming. Tommy to throw. Stepping up. Tommy. Flush left. He's got room. 1st down. 35-30. 25. Cuts it back 20. 15. And slides down to the 13-yard line. There's the legs of Castellanos. And a late flag thrown on a late hit. And they nearly got home, and Tommy turned on the Jets at the exact right time.
Yeah, he found a little hole in there, just a little crease to be able to get out there and pick up some great yardage.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 17. Penalty is half the distance to the goal with automatic 1st down.
Tampa native Wade Wood as the guilty party. Nice gainer there by Castellanos of 27, and put it closer. Taken inside the 10-yard line to the 7-yard line. Tommy Castellanos doing it with his legs tonight.
Florida State has elected to start the clock on the snap.
55 seconds remain. Fans saw the replay, didn't like the call, but we'll take it. Down 18-0. 1st and goal from the 7, left hash. Deuce and McCoy wide left. Danzy wide to the right side. McCoy in motion left to right. Fake the jet sweep. Tommy looking to throw. Looking back left. Rolling right. Under pressure. Throws it up for McCoy. Picked off.
Out of bounds.
It's intercepted.
Out of bounds.
Incomplete. Thank goodness.
Come on.
Thank goodness. Picked off, but standing out of bounds right on the pylon. That time was Khalil Barnes. And you just don't have to force that throw. Throw it away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there is no reason for you to force that ball right there. You got 3 more downs to get it done. You don't want to give it up like that.
Yep, he's out of bounds. McCoy slipped again, right near that far front pylon. Ooh, we caught a break there.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Man. Clock stops, 47 seconds left. We have 2 timeouts, and now they're going to look at it.
Timeout. Clemson, their third and final. 30 seconds.
Dabo Swinney is called a timeout because he wants the officials to review this. He's out of bounds.
Yeah.
So Dabo just used his last timeout to see if he can get a review.
And I'm looking at the ref. He's looking for Dabo like he wants to tell him something.
Down the sidelines of Tom Block, TB.
This is a little like the touchdown that won the game for Indiana. One foot landed out, but did the other foot touch in before the foot touched out? That's what they're looking at and showing on the big board here.
So my thing is his toe is in bounds, but he comes down with the back of his foot out of bounds.
Right.
So
that has to be a completion of the play, right?
Yeah, that's out, to me, it's out of bounds. I don't care if his toe touched first. You have to keep your foot in bounds.
Period.
As you complete the catch. You can't step on the white chalk.
And then when your foot comes down flat, that's the completion of the play. When your foot comes down and that foot, if that tiptoe and that heel never comes down, then hey, maybe. But that heel comes down in the same action as the play, so there's no way you should be able to overturn this.
It only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. Food, fuel, and smiling faces at their 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Quickly, the call is upheld. 2nd and goal. It's the right call.
Yep.
Left hash, 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line. 47 seconds left until halftime. We got 2 timeouts. Down 18-0. Trip to the right side, deuce wide left. Saw check to the left, and Castellanos in the gun. Tommy takes the snap, looking left, throws it to Deuce, and he catch it on his rear end?
Yeah!
He caught it! No, he couldn't hang on. He had the ball pinned on his backside as he and Ashton Hampton were battling for it in the end zone.
Oh, man.
They're going to say incomplete.
Almost another great catch. Wow.
He's got it.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's a touchdown ball.
Yeah, man. When his butt's down, that butt hit.
He's got the ball.
Down. Ball is complete. It's complete pass.
Mike Norvell is begging the officials to look at the video board. Mike needs to call a timeout here and have them review it. Now the legend, Andy Serrata, say, no, he didn't complete it. It's incomplete. All right. It's close, but incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 7. 42 seconds left, down 18-0. Same formation. And now Mike Norvell has to use a timeout because the play clock was winding down.
Florida State, they're second, 30 seconds.
Which is fine. They've got the timeouts. Part of me feels like the officials should have given us more time as long as we were looking at that play, right?
It seems like it, but you're not going to get those calls on the road.
Nevertheless, we had the timeout. We could utilize it. We did. 1 remaining for the Garnet and goal. Down 18-0. 42 seconds left, first half. 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. Man, what an effort by Deuce Robinson. You look at this replay. He has got the ball pinned on his right hip as Hampton is just yanking on him.
And
he's trying to grab it through his legs with his left hand. And he drops it at the very last second.
Yep, just rolls out of his hand right there. Man,
what a player.
Yeah.
He's something
special.
All right, 3rd and goal from the 7. This is definitely 4-down territory. Same formation, trip to the right side, Deuce wide left. Sawchuk to the right of Castellanos in the gun. Clemson showing pressure, right to left towards that west end zone. Tommy to throw, Tommy looking, has time, rolling right, on the run, being chased, into the end zone, caught, touchdown, Malik McCoy's got it. Weezy coming up with a big play. His 2nd touchdown reception of the season. Touchdown Florida State. Touchdown FSU.
That was a huge play right there and a great block by Gavin Sawchuk to make sure that thing opened up. And then Tommy a great job of getting out of the pocket, allowing his receivers to get open back there and finding a window to get that ball in there for the touchdown.
Great throw on the run by Castellanos as well. And the crowd is watching the video board completely slow the play down frame by frame. And Charlotte says,
previous play
we're going to look
is
at
under
it.
further review.
I mean, what am I missing here? Did he not hang on to this?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he had the ball. He rolls over. He already had the ball before the ball touched the ground. It's not like the ball touched the ground without him rolling over.
Let's go down to Tom Block. Tom, you're down there. What do you think?
Well, I mean, they've always been experts at getting the crowd hyped up with their replay reviews here. When I watched it live, I did have question, did he use the ground to help himself make the catch? And that's what the fans are seeing here. Now, the good news is both officials called it a touchdown right away, so this is going to have to be convincing for Charlotte to overturn this.
And here's the thing, too. You got pushed out of bounds right there.
Taking a look at it, a Sunstop second look. Be sure to visit one of their 80 stores in North and Central Florida, South Alabama, and South Georgia. Join Sunstop Rewards today. Shop more, save more. Sunstop, proud sponsor of Florida State Athletics. The call on the field is a touchdown. It'll be LaWayne McCoy's second of the year. 10 plays, 75 yards, 158 off the clock. Scott and Wallace successful drive summary. Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. I don't think there's enough there, guys, to overturn it.
Yeah.
I don't. I think he's got it.
I mean, he had the ball the entire time and never moved.
After further review, the ruling on the field is upheld.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, I mean, if that's not a catch,
right.
I don't know what is anymore.
Right.
Back down to TB. Tom.
Well, I'd be interested to hear Dabo's comments after the game because he had to stroke a check already this week based on comments last week about the officiating.
Swinging gate. Yeah, he said he was going to pay the league with 10,000 pennies during his press conference. Good snap. Weinberg's extra point is up, and it is good. And a late flag as Weinberg gets taken out. Ashton Hampton, the Florida High grad, came through and drilled him. So that'll be tacked on, I would believe, to the kickoff. With 33 seconds left here in this first half. Ouch. Yeah, can't do that. Adam Savoie.
Running into the kicker. Defense. Penalty is declined. The try is good.
All right, so it has not been a great first half. We're nearly 2-1 time of possession, but we get points on the board and we get it coming out of the locker room, bar none. So a little bit of mojo going in.
You needed this momentum going into halftime right now, especially with the way the offense is executed. Defense has been playing really lights out when you think about it. 18 points on the board, but a lot of that was set up by the offense, with turnovers and just bad field position. So defense is balling out during their thing. Need to make some adjustments on offense, but really the main thing is just to come back out, catch the ball, and don't turn it over.
Tom, we'll talk with Mike Norvell going in here, presented by ReliQuest, so we'll have Coach right away. Adam Randall. They also have Gideon Davidson back there as well for Clemson. See how Weinberg's boot is feeling after getting run into by Hampton. Right to left as we watch it. His boot. Line drive, end over end, flies out of the end zone over the head of Randall for a touchback. If you're the Tigers here, I would guess he'd just take a knee up with no timeouts, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know with Dabo, man. I mean, he went for it. That two-point conversion on the start of the game on that first touchdown to try to get him some extra momentum. So you just have to be prepared. Don't give up nothing cheap.
18-7, Clemson with the lead. 33 seconds left. Clemson, no timeouts. Florida State does have one if they would elect to use it. And they're going to run a play here. Trips to the left side. Smith. Wide receiver to the right. Randall off to the right of Klubnik in the gun. First and 10 from the 25. Fake the pass. Now a handoff. Randall squirting through and smacked hard. Drilled by Darrell Jackson Jr. after a gain of 3. And I think that's going to be the last play of our first half. Yep. Clock winding down. Final 15 seconds. Nobody moving around. Tigers are in a huddle. And I think our first 30 minutes are in the books. Yep. Mike Norvell will rally his team here.
End of the second quarter.
On the numbers. Well, a lot of missed opportunities
A lot.
But a good finish to end the half. We needed it badly. Tommy Castellano's doing it with his legs tonight. 6 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown pass to LaWayne McCoy. McCoy's second touchdown reception of the season. Tommy hasn't had the most efficient night throwing it, but we're in the game. Down 18-7 in hostile territory. If it's not sold out, it's nearly sold out under the lights here at Memorial Stadium, Frank Howard Field. 18-7 our score. Mike Norvell's message has been sent. The team breaks. Send it out of time with the head coach, TB.
All right, thank you very much. Coach, you've needed somebody to make a play. LaWayne gets one there for you. How critical is that, and how can you guys build on that after some missed opportunities just kind of settle in?
Yeah, I mean, that's really just what we have to do. I mean, we've had open shots. We've had too many drop balls, a couple missed throws. You also had the turnover in the red zone, but that's a huge touchdown going in right before half. Knowing we get the ball coming out of it, we just got to build upon that and go play Florida State football. Defense has played pretty well given circumstances. What do you want to see more from them in the second half? Well, I had some missed tackles there in that first drive. I thought we settled down a little bit there, but we just got to go out there, create some takeaways, and obviously keep them out of the end zone. Thank you, Coach. Jeff.
Good stuff, Tom. Tom with Mike Norvell is brought to you by ReliQuest, a global leader in cybersecurity and a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. ReliQuest AI-powered security operations platform Gray Matter makes security possible for the most trusted enterprise brands in the world. Learn more at ReliQuest.com. Halftime here at Memorial Stadium. Clemson leading 18-7. We'll get the thoughts of the Hall of Famer William Barnum Floyd when we come back. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, fellow Floridians. I'm Brenda Marie, pet parent to 7 precious pups and a huge fan of natural gas. Hush, hush, you guys. When it's bath time, we love our natural gas tankless water heater. We get endless hot water when we need it, use less energy, and save money, too. Aw, yes, we do.
Now earn up to a $700 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas water heater. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
The first half is in the books. This is the Seminole Halftime Show.
Back in the half here in Death Valley. It is Hall of Fame weekend. A big shout out to Tim Beret, longtime sports information director here at Clemson. He's a part of the radio network. He's being honored right now. He is just a great person, a wealth of knowledge when it comes to Clemson athletics, and so friendly to us. Shout out to him and the 9 others being inducted into the Clemson Athletics Hall of Fame. Includes DeAndre Hopkins and Chester McLaughlin, the late Chester McLaughlin as well. Well, bar none, it wasn't great, but we're in the game. We've made plays. We've missed a bunch of plays. We scored going in the locker room, and we get it coming out. I tell you what, you punch this thing in, it's a 4-point game. It's a completely new ball game if you're able to do that.
And then you start making Clemson think about, hey, man, can we really get this done? They start thinking in the back of their mind. They haven't been great at home. They want to pull this one off, but we've given them a lot of gifts in that first half. We got to make sure we come out and catch the ball. That's the main thing I want to see us do is catch the ball. Of course, we can't have turnovers, especially not in the red zone. But, man, keep getting that ball to Deuce. He's been making plays for the entire year. You just ride him. And I want to see Makai stretch this field like they did last week. I don't think we're getting down the field enough with him, be able to get those safeties off balance right there. And if you start pushing those safeties off the line of scrimmage, then that winning game's open wide open.
Defense has kept us in it. They've been allowing us to hang around. What stood out to you about how we've defended? And as Coach said, we've missed more tackles than we need to as well in that first half.
Yeah, after that first drive, man, I was kind of concerned the way Clemson came out and got that thing done. But then it came out, let Clemson take it down there for 85 yards, and we're able to keep them out of the end zone, force them to put 3 on the board as opposed to 7. But they've been getting it done out there, and that's really the reason I feel like we have a good chance to get back into this game. Defense comes out, stays solid, keep doing what they're doing, let offense catch up with them, make some a few adjustments on that side of the ball, but go out and just execute the game plan. The plays have been called, I think, correctly. We just got to make sure that the players are getting it done.
Clemson leads at the half, 18-7. We have the ball coming out of the locker room. Ari Masudi up next with highlights, first half stats, and scores. That's on the way. We're back after this timeout.
Noles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee, founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Noles. Scott & Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
AgPro has been family-owned and operated for over 64 years. We take pride in developing long-lasting relationships and offering first-class customer service. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. AgPro is here to serve you and your operation as your hometown dealer. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Let's take a look at the first half. Here is Aria Masudi.
Back here in the studio, halftime from Clemson Memorial Stadium, 18-7. Tigers lead the Noles, but a big touchdown by Florida State there late in the second quarter to get back into this game. And as Jeff Culhane said, we do get the ball back coming out of the third quarter. Well, this one was interesting. Clemson went up top 8-0 on the first drive of the game. They went 13 plays, 75 yards, and they scored. They converted a 4th and 1, and then went for 2 after a Clay Klubnik touchdown, 4-yard run there at the 8:25 mark of that first quarter. And Clemson led 8-0, but then the Seminoles were trying to get the defense back into them. They had 4 tackles for loss in the first half, and Mandrell Desir, he had a sack of Klubnik. It sounded like this.
To the right of Klubnik in the gun. Williams in motion, left to right rather. Trip to the right side. Drilled, oh boy! Mandrell Desir, say hello! He came scot-free off the edge and absolutely decapitated Klubnik. Goodness!
His 4th sack of his freshman campaign. I tell you what, in a season in which not as much as you want going well on the football field for the team, individually, you're seeing a young star rise in Mandrell Desir on that D-line. So he takes down Cade Klubnik there. But the Tigers would then score later on in the second quarter to make it 15-0. Antonio Williams going up to catch a 34-yard touchdown from Cade Klubnik at the 12-minute mark of quarter number 2. It was 2 plays, 39 yards. And you might remember Randy Pittman, a big drop on a wheel route that would have gone for a touchdown on 4th down right about at the midfield line there for Florida State. So you could have had 8-7 if the Noles would have gone for it, 8-8 in terms of going for 2. Instead, Clemson has a short fields, and the Tigers able to convert to make it 15-0 there after the flea flicker play. They didn't get a field goal to make it 18-0. Nolan Hauser, 40 yards at the 2:31 mark of the second quarter, 13 plays, 74 yards, took nearly 8 minutes off the clock. But the Noles, they had to have something. This was threatening to get away from FSU there in this first half, and the Noles start going to work. And after a 21-yard catch by LaWayne McCoy, Tommy doing it himself with the legs.
2 receivers left and right. Castellanos to throw. Pressure coming. Tommy fires near side. Caught. McCoy. That's out of bounds near midfield. Little corner route in the hole of the zone. And a great ball by Tommy. Hampton made the tackle.
All right, so that was the actual throw to McCoy there. But then Tommy, he runs with his legs here for 26 yards, and it sounded like this.
Tommy to throw. Tommy looking. Has time. Rolling right. On the run. Being chased. Into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. LaWayne McCoy's got it. Weezy coming up with a big play. His second touchdown reception of the season. Touchdown Florida State. Touchdown FSU.
All right, there's a little mix-up there with me and the producer, so I apologize for that. That was the Tommy to McCoy touchdown for 7 yards. The Noles needing to have that. 10 plays, 75 yards, 1:58. Castellanos had a 26-yard run to set that up, and McCoy the catch with 33 seconds held on to it, and the Noles able to trim the deficit to 18-7. So that's where we stand at the moment. The Noles will get the ball back coming out of the third quarter. We'll have more coming up. When we come back, we'll take a look around scores from around the country. It's halftime in Clemson, 18-7. Tigers on top of the Noles. I'm Mario Masudi. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends.
Dining room, picnic, tailgate, or conference room. Whichever table you gather around, we'll be sure there's plenty to go around. Bring them together with barbecue. Grab Sonny's to go, or let us cater your next shindig with all your slow smoke favorites and sides. Available for pickup, delivery, or set up and serve. Order now at Sonny'sBBQ.com. Sonny's Barbecue. Local pitmasters since '68.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship-trained and board-certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
More from around college football today. Let's rejoin Aria Masudi.
Back here at the Seminole Halftime Show. Clemson 18, Florida State 7 after 2 quarters of play in Clemson, South Carolina. A little look around the country at what's going on. We'll start in the ACC. I'm just going down my ESPN app here to see what the scores are. Wake Forest 10, 8-6 at 14th ranked Virginia halftime over there in Charlottesville. That would be a big result. Obviously, still a lot of time to play in that one, but Virginia right now undefeated in the ACC, and it would make a lot of sense. There's anarchy this season in the Atlantic Coast Conference. You talk about anarchy. How about Cal? 17-13. They lead at 15th ranked Louisville in Louisville, Kentucky. You heard that right. It is the Cal Golden Bears leading 17-13 at Louisville, who was ranked 15th coming into the first college football playoff rankings. Fourth-ranked Alabama, 10-3 lead over LSU in Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa. Fourth-ranked Crimson Tide are up by a touchdown, 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Notre Dame, 21-7 lead. 10th-ranked Irish, they lead by 2 touchdowns against Navy at home. Earlier today, Ohio State, 34-10 winners at Purdue. Second-ranked Indiana. That was a heck of a game at Penn State, but they hold on 27-24 in Happy Valley. Third-ranked Texas A&M, no problems at Mizzou, 38-17 for the Aggies. They remain undefeated on the season. Georgia, fifth-ranked Dogs, 41-21 at Mississippi State, so they stay plenty alive for the race to Atlanta in the SEC. Eighth-ranked Texas Tech, perhaps the biggest win of the day in college football, a 29-7 win over 7th-ranked BYU in Lubbock. 9th-ranked Oregon able to hold on at 20th-ranked Iowa, 18-16 today in the Big Ten. And Vanderbilt needed overtime, but they got the job done, defeating Auburn 45-38, a come-from-behind win for the Commodores over there in Nashville. Miami, 38-10 winners over Syracuse today in Coral Gables, Wisconsin. They upset Washington in the Big Ten 13-10. 23rd-ranked Huskies go down, and USC 38-17. They're able to beat Northwestern that one last night. SMU 45-13 at BC. UConn 37-34 win over Duke in non-conference play. The Blue Devils drop that one. And UNC, another ACC win for Bill Belichick, 20-15 over the Stanford Cardinal today in Chapel Hill. That's going to do it for me. I'll check back with you later on in the broadcast. Again, halftime, 18-7. Clemson leads Florida State. Jeff, Barnum, and Tom back on the call. When we return, you're listening to Seminole Football from Legends.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue center? And exhale. Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
Experience comfort and convenience in the heart of the city at 4 Points by Sheraton, Tallahassee downtown. With stunning floor-to-ceiling windows, our rooms offer some of the best views in Tallahassee, just minutes from the campuses of FSU and FAMU. Our pet-friendly hotel features complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi and free parking every day, all day. Whether you're in town for a big game, graduation, or a group event, we offer a range of spacious rooms and suites to fit your needs. 4 Points by Sheraton, Tallahassee downtown. Go Noles!
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right? In the flesh. Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just gonna watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're gonna stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Support comes from the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association, helping Florida's hospitality industry grow and thrive. FRLA is proud to support FSU athletics, bringing unmatched rivalry and heart-pumping competition to the Big Bend region. Sporting events boost the local economy, filling hotel rooms, restaurant tables, and creating unforgettable experiences for residents and visitors alike. To learn more about Florida's hospitality industry and the events we support, visit frla.org. That's frla.org.
Today's Florida State football game is brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. By Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas. Delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Florida Blue. The perfect play call for your health every time. And by Renewal by Anderson. Proud partners of Florida State Athletics. Let's return to the stadium with Tom Block, William Barnum-Floyd, and Jeff Culhane.
Big thanks to Aria Masudi taking us through halftime. And both teams back out in the field, getting loose. Ready for our final 30 minutes of action. Florida State We'll start with a football to begin this second half after punching it in. Touchdown pass, Tommy Castellanos to Lawayne McCoy. And right now, currently, 18-7 our score. Clemson with the lead. Now you take a look at some of the numbers. I know Ari went through some of this. And Clemson defensively, I'm sure they feel good, not great, knowing that the missed opportunities Florida State had, bar none. But they have held FSU to 141 total yards of offense. We're the top total offensive team in college football coming in, averaging 510 yards a game. But we're looking for that big play. Big play capability. Tommy Castellanos with his legs, 26 yards. And Lawayne McCoy, 21 yards. Those are our two biggest plays of the night so far.
Yeah, and I think that really this Clemson defense, you have to give them a tad bit of credit for going out there and just playing defense. But really it's been on this Florida State offense really not executing and getting it done. So I think if they go ahead and do what they're supposed to do, execute this game plan, because the game plan has been great. The plays have been there, just not the execution.
Williams and Lucas back deep for Mike Norvell's Noles. They will have to come from behind in this game. Clemson under Dabo Sweeney, 157-12 when leading at halftime. So that's a number that you got to overcome in a big-time way, and something we've seen Florida State do in the past.
It can be done. Just going to have to play flawless in this second half.
Got to clean it up. Got to tighten it up. Here's Robert Gunn out of Pinellas Park, graduate.
Pinellas Park, Pinellas in the building. Pinellas County, baby.
Yep. Clemson kickoff coverage team swaying both arms back and forth, getting ready to sprint down the field to begin this second half. Gunn with the boot. End over end kick, returnable. Williams 2 yards deep. He's going to take a knee though. Thought a moment there that we'd have a shot to maybe make it happen. Not going to happen. We'll take it out to our own 25-yard line. All right. So we didn't get off to a fast start to start this game. Let's do it to begin this second half here, although we have not scored a second half opening drive touchdown against a Power 4 opponent this season. Let's change that threat right here.
Yeah, get it done. And I'm telling you, if they're going to play man-to-man on the outsides, man, you're going to have matchups with Deuce and Danzy being able to have some man-to-man coverage. You got to take the top off this defense right now.
Need to get Danzy going a little bit. You got Lucas the back in the backfield. Pittman's right in front of him. Offset eye to the left. Fake the end around, misdirection. Tommy to throw, under pressure. Throws it out far side, caught by Lucas, and a huge loss. Wood has made the tackle. It's a loss of 7 on first down. Wow.
Yeah, you have to make sure you're getting the ball downfield, and that's what I was saying about coming out in attack mode. Last week it was all about attacking, getting upfield, and right now we're still kind of doing a little bit of side to sideline to sideline. We got to attack them up the field.
2nd and 17, back at our own 18-yard line. Trips to the left side, Deuce ride to the right. Tommy looking to throw. Tommy fires over the middle, caught, Deuce 30, 35, Deuce 40, 45-yard line. Deuce Robinson with a big-time gainer there of 27 yards. Jones made the tackle.
Hey, man, keep getting the ball to your playmakers. He continuously makes plays out there. You got to make sure he's touching the ball quite a bit.
Quick snap on 1st and 10 for the 45. Tommy, home run ball. Deuce is open, but he threw it out of bounds, far sideline. Tommy got drilled as he threw it by T.J. Parker.
Again, just has not really been precise in the throwing tonight. A couple of overthrown balls. Of course, that one right there, overthrown and out of bounds. But Deuce had a step, and you got to keep rolling with him.
Woodaz on a coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. That was the longest pass play of the night to Robinson on 2nd and long. Empty backfield. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Lucas in motion right to left. Jet sweep to Lucas. Cuts it back. Lucas 50. Lucas 45. Down near the 44-yard line. Tackle made by Will Helt, the defensive end. There's some speed from Jalen Lucas.
And getting upfield right there. That right there could have been drove into the sideline, but he saw that there's a crease right inside of him. He located it, got up the field, made a nice play.
Gain of 11. Another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet on the march into Clemson territory. Empty backfield, 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. 1st and 10 from the 44, left middle. 10 on the play clock. Pittman in motion right to left. Now trips to the left side. Tommy to throw. Twist up front. Castellanos looking near side. Nearly picked off. Did Pittman catch it? He did!
Wow.
On the near sideline at the 32. Wow, that was nearly picked off. And what concentration by Pittman.
Great concentration right there, because I definitely thought that ball was incomplete. I thought the Clemson defender had it at first, but great job of Pittman keeping his eye on the ball.
It was Barnes, the safety, that nearly got it. And that's a gain of 12. Another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet on the march. Singleton back in the ball game. 1st and 10 from the Tiger 32. First drive of the second half. Down 18-7. Danzy in motion, left to right. Zone read, the give, Singleton up the gut. Singleton runs into the umpire and is tackled near the 20-yard line. Come on, Mr. Referee, get out of the way, big guy.
Come on, they don't need 12 players out there.
But a first down to the 20.
Great job right there. Great explosive run by Singleton getting in there.
Going quickly, 1st and 10 from the 20. Handoff Singleton, right up the gut. Singleton churning those legs, pushing forward, and they're going to mark him down at the 17-yard line. Gain of 3. Sammy Brown another tackle.
I like his game, JC. I mean, I love the way he hits the hole.
Yep.
I mean, he hits it with reckless abandon. He wants to get in there and try to make it happen. Great speed, too.
Lawson and Barnes in on the play. 2nd and 8 from the 18-yard line. Going in. 2 receivers right, Deuce wide left. Sawchuk to the right of Castellanos in the gun. Pittman tight end to the right side. Pressure coming, rolling right. Castellanos rolling, throws on the run, incomplete. Far sideline near the 7-yard line, looking for Danzy. Good coverage that time by Corian Gibson, the redshirt freshman out of Fort Worth, Texas. 3rd down.
Yeah, it looks like the defender had that hand on the back hip of Danzy right there, but he has to do a better job, Danzy, of getting separation from that defender.
3rd down. Tonight, 3 of 8 on 3rd downs. 3rd and 8 at the Clemson 18-yard line. They lead 18-7. First drive of the 3rd quarter. Trips to the right side, Deuce wide left. 1-on-1 down here. Sawchuk to the left of Castellanos in the gun. Tigers showing pressure. Here comes a blitz, look out, Tommy is grabbed, Tommy is sacked. Back at the 23.
Right there, just outnumbered on that side and didn't have anybody over there to block the safety that stepped up on the line of scrimmage. Just outnumbered right there. Too many guys to block. We didn't get that ball out fast enough.
Terrell and Brown in there to make the play. We're going to kick a field goal. Here's Weinberg. This one from 40 on the left hash. 8 of 10 on the year. His long is 45. To make it a one-possession game early in the 3rd quarter. Arnold the snap. Shimeno to hold. Weinberg. Good snap. Spot. Kick. On the way, missed it. Way off. Goodness, wide to the right. Did not hit that well at all.
Yep, you like to see that right there in with a score. Unfortunately, not able to get it done right there. But again, it's a situation where this Clemson defense isn't really stopping us, kind of stopping ourselves with the lack of execution.
Man, Jake has been so good, and that might be his worst kick of the year.
Yeah.
Right there. That was way off, way off. And a timeout on the field. 11:06 remains in our 3rd quarter. Clemson leading 18-7. We're back after this timeout.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors, proud partner of the Knolls. Like the Knolls, we value strength, performance, and durability. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Built with advanced technology, they offer superior protection and longevity. Enhance your home with a team you can trust. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsgulfcoast.com. Go Knowles! License number CG C1527613.
It's game on, Knowles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And for kids, for families, for where we live, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's, the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football, presented by Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, William Barn on Floyd, Tom Block, Chris Culp, Andy Surratt, Aria Masudi, Blake Lundy and company back in the studio. Jake Weinberg, a missed 40-yard field goal. And Clemson has it. 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line, leading 18-7, 11:06 left third quarter. Here's the handoff. Randall slipped at the 24-yard line. Arnew was right there to bring him down, gain of 3.
I think all these cornerbacks like to come up and get that little hit in right there. Arnew was coming up. He was definitely getting ready to put his shoulder in there. Running back slip.
That's a big corner. Duty Arnew is 6'2", 190. 6'2" for a true freshman. Only going to get bigger.
Yep.
2nd and 7 from the 25-yard line. Trips to the left side. Moore wide to the right. Klubnik will throw. Klubnik fires far side, and oh, what a catch. Out of bounds by T.J. Moore at the 37-yard line. Pretty good catch by Moore and a first down.
Yeah, that's just a long developing play. I mean, if the defensive line could get home right there and force that pass a little bit faster, it's going to only bode better for us right there.
Jerry Wilson on in coverage, gain of 12. 1st and 10 from the 37. Left hash, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Randall off to the right, a Klubnik in the gun. 12 of 17 for 147 and a touchdown. Fakes the handoff. Fires near side. Caught. Williams breaks the tackle. 45-50. Williams tackled by Nicholson at the 43-yard line of FSU.
Yeah, just getting there a little bit late right now defensively. And again, I don't know whether the corners are playing. Yeah, the corners are playing off the line of scrimmage at about 10 yards right now. So that route is going to be there all day unless we come up and get more aggressive.
Gain of 20. Clemson going quickly. 1st and 10 from the 43. Fake the handoff. Klubnik to throw. Has a time. Throws out the flat. Caught. Randall, the former wide receiver. 40. Breaks a tackle. 35-30. 25 and out of bounds at the 23. And the Florida State defense looks a half step slow coming out of the locker room.
Yep, that's exactly right. Not finishing the play and not tackling right now.
And Jerry Wilson, poor form. Nicholson. A defense that was on the field a lot in the first half. 9-10 and counting, third quarter, 18-7. The Tigers, after the missed field goal by Weinberg, smell a little bit of blood in the water right now. 2 receivers left. Bettencourt wing left. Smith wide to the right side. Klubnik will throw. Klubnik, here comes pressure. Kirkland chasing. Klubnik throws it away on the run out of bounds. Nice job by KJ Kirkland. Well-timed blitz that time. And now here comes a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that one right there. I think if he doesn't hesitate and he just goes right at him, he makes that sack in the backfield. But he gives a little hesitation and allows the quarterback to get outside of him. He's able to get that ball out and throw it out of bounds.
8:49 left. Third quarter, 18-7. Again, if he can hold to a field goal here, it's a huge win. 2nd and 10 from the 23. 2 receivers left. Smith wide to the right side. Bettencourt wing to the left. Klubnik looking to throw. Looking left, looking middle, out in the flat. Screenplay, Davidson, 20, 15. Tackled by Kirkland and Mandrell to steer from behind at the 11. First down. Gain of 12.
Yeah, sometimes you can use your aggressiveness against you, and that's what happened on that play, running the screen play right there.
Big blocks.
Yeah, defensive line trying to get to the quarterback, and Offensive line got down the field for a huge block on the linebacker that play.
Nicholson got smacked pretty good. Got hit pretty hard on that play by Walker Parks, the right guard. First and goal from the 10, going in. Williams motions right to left. Randall to the left with Klubnik in the shotgun. Flat with a hand zone. Reed going to throw it. Grabbed and sacked by Barker at the 15-yard line. Barker flies in on a safety blitz. Sack number 3.5 for the redshirt junior.
Good job right there. He got through. He would not be denied on that. They couldn't block him. Gets to the quarterback for the sack. We needed that one. Now we got to finish off this drive.
Barker, second on the team, behind Desir. 3.5 sacks. Versatile. Second and goal back at the 14-yard line. 7:40 in counting, third quarter. Clemson leads 18-7. Critical to hold to a field goal here. Critical.
Yeah, I bring it again right now. I bring pressure again right now. Force our defensive backs to make plays.
Two tight ends to the left. Williams lines up wing to the right. And the handoff, they're going to run it with Randall running left. Ooh, runs over a defender near the 10-yard line. Edwin Joseph stuck his nose in there and made a play. Deontay McCray also in on the tackle. That's just one you hold on for dear life when you're a DB. Man.
Yeah, man, you got a big running back like that. You got to make sure that you got lower pads than he does.
6'2", 235, Randall. Third and goal from the 10-yard line. Keep an eye on Williams, number 0, slot left. Moore wide to the left side, two receivers right. Randall to the left and Klubnik in the shotgun. Third and goal from the 10, 7 on the play clock. Noles look like they're playing coverage. Klubnik will throw, fires far side, caught. Williams out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Tackle made by Barker. That feels like a play. No, they're going to kick it. Interesting. So, as a quick throw to the flat, caught by Williams, and a great job again by Ashlyn Barker. Tom Block nearly got a tackle that time. TB, nice tackle down there by him. All right, field goal time. Here's Hooser. This is a chip shot left hash from 23. Lorenzo to snap, Sweeney to hold. He's made from 40 already out of Cornelius, North Carolina. Good snap, spot, kick is up, and it is good. Well, we asked for a field goal, we shall receive. Let's go down to Tom Block on the sidelines. No, we will not go down to Tom Block. Sorry, momentarily after the break. We'll try and tap him in. So, we force another field goal. 6:01 left, third quarter. Clemson leading Florida State, 21-7. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Hey, Noles fans, for the FSU social media junkies out there looking for more insight and behind-the-scenes content of the Seminoles, find the Seminole Sports Network on X and Instagram. Game previews, podcasts, interview clips, our booth camp broadcasts, and more. The Seminole Sports Network on social media keeps you up to date on all things Noles. Listen and watch all the FSU content you can handle with your favorite coaches, student-athletes, and Seminole Sports Network broadcasters as we bring you everything to get you ready for the next big game. Search Seminole Sports Network on X and Instagram to stay up to date with the Noles.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, for over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. 10 plays, 73-yard drive, 5:05 off the clock. Clemson has extended that lead, but this game's still in reach, 21-7.
Getting the end zone right here.
Gunn with the kickoff, far side. That'll fly 5 yards deep in the end zone for a touchback. Let's go down the sidelines with Tom Block. Tom, it was a great form tackle down there on Antonio Williams. Well done.
I'm not so sure I get credit for a form tackle. I was kind of trying to scramble out of the way. I saw my life flash before my eyes. I didn't want my knee to be like Bar Nuns trying to get around here.
Yes, yes. Well, Tom, we need to get it going here. This is a big, big drive in the grand scheme of this game.
We really do. I feel like the defense has done its part in terms of holding for some field goals. I know they've given up some yards, but the offense got to stop shooting itself in the foot. Let's go get some points.
1st and 10 at our own 25-yard line. Pittman lines up wing to the left side. Handoff, Singleton running hard to the 30. Singleton pushing the pile to 32. That's Sweet Feet. Gain of 7. That was physical.
And that's the way you run the ball right there. I mean, he hits that hole right there. Does not stop those legs from churning. And I always say you can tell the quality of a good back right there by the way they keep those legs churning after contact.
Alexander made the tackle. 2nd and 3 from the 32. Handoff, Singleton again. Cuts to the outside. Maybe a face mask in there. Is ripped back. Grabbed by the jersey. Gain of 2. Here comes a 3rd and 1. Alexander in there again.
Getting just enough push right there in those creases. Just enough of a crease for the running back to get through.
3rd and 1. 3 of 9 on 3rd downs. Have not been as efficient tonight. Coming in 53%. 6th best in college football. Just need 3 feet. Hand off again, Singleton. First down in a big hole, 40, 45, but a flag thrown. Brought down near midfield. That's in the area of holding.
Man. Pittman turning around, holding his hands up. Wonder if he's the guy.
Personal foul, hands to the face. Offense number 57. 15-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
Oh, Pettis, right tackle. Didn't see it. Watching the replay, he's fighting with Lawson. I don't see it.
Wow.
But the center judge is there, a lot closer than we are.
We're talking about shoot yourself in the foot and destroying drives, and nothing destroys a drive like a holding right there, a 15-yard personal foul penalty.
Now, this has been a frustrating night. 3rd and 16 now, back at our own 19-yard line, down 21-7. Empty backfield. 5 on the play clock. 4, 3. Tommy doesn't see it. 2, 1. We got to take a snap, delay a game. Well, they let us get it off. Unbelievable. Castellanos rolling right. On the run, far side. Incomplete. Looking for White, far sideline, the 29-yard line. Incomplete. And we're going to have to kick it away.
Yeah, that drive was pretty much destroyed with that personal foul penalty right there. Just hard to overcome that much yardage right there on 3rd down to try to get it.
So the Noles go to 3 of 10 on 3rd downs. And you got to make winning plays. And tonight, you just haven't done it. Just have not done it. Had opportunities, and yet still in the game.
That's the disappointing part, man. You've had opportunities, but you're still here.
Ooh, a bad pump by Mack. Low end over end kicks, and it kicks straight sideways. Shaheem Brown throws the defender out of the way, and the ball is down at the 47-yard line. And Cimento has been reliable tonight up until that point. Just a 33-yard pump by Mack, and that one came off the leg funny. And we have a timeout on the field. With 4:14 remaining, 3rd quarter, Clemson leading Florida State 21-7. We're back after this local timeout. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global.
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee. founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Noles. Scott and Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
A 43-yard field goal with a ticket to the championship on the line. Here's the snap.
At this moment, who you voted for doesn't matter. What kind of car you drive, how much money you make, what kind of music you listen to, or how many followers you have doesn't matter. At this moment, the only thing that does is football. Visit footballmatters.com.
Hear from the head coach every Monday night. Join us live from Bowden's in College Town for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. We'll hear from the head coach, a player, and an assistant coach as we break down all things Florida State football. Get the recap from last week's game and look ahead to our next opponent. You can watch the show on all FSU streaming platforms and again on Tuesday nights on ABC 27. Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. Monday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported, is not funded by tax dollars, rely on fans to join Seminole Boosters? Their teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the field. Membership starts at $5 per month and comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more. So, Clemson, good field position after a poor punt by Cimento of 33 yards. 4:14 left. And the Tigers lead 21-7. They have it first and 10 at their own 47-yard line, right hash. Trips to the left side. Turner, receiver wide to the right. Clubbing will throw, pumping. Crab throws on the run, incomplete. He got drilled and smacked. And nice job that time by Deontay McCray coming through and hitting Klubnik as he threw the football.
Yeah, wouldn't be denied on that. Fought through the blocker, the offensive lineman right there, the guard. Was able to get in the backfield, put that hit on.
A.J. Cottrell checks in at a Tampa Jesuit. Little run here at linebacker. 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Rather the 48. Clemson leads 21-7. They've led the entire way. To receivers left. Turner wide to the right. Davidson to the right. And Klubnik in the gun. Zone read. Handoff Davidson. Squirts through across midfield. Look at the pile push forward. Out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 9.
Yeah, good drive right there by the running back. We're able to get him down right here. It's going to be 4th and short, and you can tell.
Cottrell and Herring in there to make the play.
Actually, 3rd, huh?
3rd down. 3rd and short here. 3rd and 2, we're going to say. 3rd and 2 from the 44. Line to gain, the 42. To the receivers left. Turner wide to the right. Pat Henry wing to the left. Davidson off to the left of Klubnik in the shotgun. Takes the snap, handoff Davidson, stacked up. Who's going to win the battle here? It is close. He didn't get there. Did not get there. Great job defensively by the Garnet and Gold. And it'll be 4th and 1.
Yeah, big Derek Jackson in there. Holding the line right there, holding the point of attack, and his teammates came with him on there to push that play and to stop it. But Clemson has a lot of confidence. They're going to try to run this thing, looks like.
Little and Herring in there to make the play. 4th and 1 from the 43.
Center.
Clemson, go ahead.
I'm like the quarterback under the center. Watch out for the sneak.
Yep, Clemson convert on 4th down on the first drive of the game. They give to Woods, the fullback. He dives forward for a first down. That's the big defensive tackle, Peter Woods, 310-pound defensive lineman they give the ball to, sometimes in short yardage.
Yeah, we were not prepared for that play at all. I like it, though. I mean, that's how you play football. The fullback right there, that's the yardage that you pick up.
How'd you like to tackle 310?
No parts of that.
Jeez.
Want no parts of it.
Man, big boy. So now 2 of 2 on 4th downs tonight. 2:15 in counting third quarter. Clemson leading 21-7. Moore wide left. Smith wide to the right side. Williams slot to the left. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Take the handoff. Klubnik to throw. Has time. Rolling right. On the run. Caught by Smith at the 24. He falls down near sideline. They're going to say at the 25. Gain of 14. 4 catches, 36 yards for Tristan Smith tonight.
I mean, that play has been there all night. It's basically they're just sitting in the zone up underneath the defensive backs, the cornerbacks. They're playing so far off the line to start off. Then they're retreating once the ball is snapped. And the receivers are just running to the first down marker, turning around, and Klubnik is finding them.
Shaheem Brown made the play. 1:30 and counting. 21-7 Clemson. On the march again. 6th play of the drive. Gideon Davidson, the back of the backfield. True freshman. Williams in motion right to left. Fake the jet sweep. Not working. Klubnik trilled. Herring's in there to make the play. TFL. Third quarter. 21-7 Clemson. It'll be 2nd down and 13 from the FSU 28-yard line. Right hash. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Davidson to the right, to Klubnik in the shotgun. 17-24 for 219 and a touchdown pass. He also has a rushing touchdown. Fakes the handoff again. Pressure coming. Out in the flat screen play. Caught. Olsen, Pat Henry. Nothing doing. Ashlyn Barker there again. No gain.
Man, his own teammate came in there and got him too. I don't know who that was that came in that pile.
Timeout.
And cleaned it up. It might have been Jennings.
Ooh. Yeah, caught him in the ribs.
Yeah, caught him right in the rib cage.
Caught him with the helmet to the ribs.
Friendly fire.
That's oh man, Herring caught Barker right in the rib cage. Ooh, man, that hurts. And you hope he's okay because he's played well tonight.
Yeah. Yep, that rib, man. He didn't have on rib pads tonight. He looks like he has on that back pad. Most of the DBs, for whatever reason, wear that little back pad. But nothing on the ribs to protect that one.
Ouch. Now the staff, team doctors from TOC, Dr. Hector Mejia and others down there. Mike Norvell out there, Josh Storms checking him out. Justin Chapman, Scott Trulock as well. So 30 seconds left, clock running. They're rolling the clock here, and Clemson is in a huddle. Dabo Sweeney has no interest in running a play, and I think that's going to be the final play of our third quarter. We'll keep an eye on it in case somehow they break and sprint to the line, but it doesn't look like it. Well, unfortunately, the third quarter, much of the same. Chances, but missed opportunities by the Garden goal. And time running out. End of 3 here on Saturday night at Memorial Stadium. Clemson leading Florida State 21-7 with a big 3rd down coming. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Have you wanted to listen to the Seminole Sports Network radio broadcast while you attend the game inside of Doak Campbell Stadium? Now you can without delay. Go to the FSU Game Day app, click on More, and then listen live in venue. Follow the prompts and listen to the Seminole Sports Network broadcast without delay as you watch every big play inside of Doak Campbell Stadium. Don't forget to bring your AirPods and have that phone charged up so you don't miss a play. Listen to the Seminole Sports Network radio broadcast with zero delay while you watch the game inside of Doak. Find it in the FSU Game Day app.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Clemson leading Florida State 21-7. Only 15 minutes of ball left to play in Clemson, South Carolina. I'm Mario Masudi back in the studio. Quick score update, passionate fans, and a nice cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. As we take a look at the Coke Zero scoreboard, couple ACC scores that pop out. Wake Forest leads 14th ranked Virginia on the road, 13-9, 3:36 to play in the third quarter in Charlottesville. And Cal and Louisville are tied in Louisville, Kentucky. 2 minutes to play in the third. A lot to do there with the ACC ref. Jeff, bar none, should be an interesting fourth quarter for Florida State. Got to get a stop and find a way to get off the field here.
Got to get over the hump, Aria. You said it. Beautiful night, 61 degrees. Very little wind. Live inside the Renewal by Anderson broadcast booth, our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. Big third down here to start the quarter, Bar.
Huge right here, and I don't think you take the foot off the pedal here as far as putting pressure on the quarterback. Force that ball out of his hands quick.
Third down and 12 from the 27-yard line going in. Leading 21-7. Klubnik in the gun. Knowles drop out. Slip screen caught. Moore got him right away. Nicholson tackle from behind at the 24-yard line. Gain of 3. And Dabo's going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, good job by Nicholson tracking down that play. Saw it from the beginning. Was able to decipher it and make that tackle on the back.
Out comes Nolan Hooser. He's made 2 field goals from 40 and 23. This one will be his longest of the night. This one left hash from 43. 2 of 3 from 40 to 49 this season. Florenzo to snap. Sweeney to hold. Hooser. Good snap. Spot. Kick has plenty of leg on the way, and he splits them. It's good. Hooser, good from 43. He's now made all 3 field goals tonight, and that makes it a 3-possession game, 24-7, 14-18 remaining here on Saturday night.
Really important for this offense to get down the field and score quick on this drive right here. I think you really got to be getting into a sense of urgency with 14-18 left in the fourth quarter here. Got to make sure you get this ball down the field fast and score.
Well, the defense has given you enough.
Yes, defense has played well enough for us to win this football game. Just you have not been able to seize opportunities on offense that you need to. And then, of course, you know, the penalties that started on that last drive, you can't have that. Penalties, missed assignments, and that's what the dropping the ball is. The ball hits you in the hand, you don't catch it. That's a missed assignment. So keys to the game, not really being able to hit those right now. But if we hit them, we'll be able to jump back into this thing.
Williams and Lucas back deep. Robert Gunn. Here's his kickoff through the smoke from the fireworks after the score. Through the end zone. Touchback. Look at that smoke just hang in the air in the bowl here at Memorial Stadium. Hazy.
Yep, no wind blowing right here.
None.
In the valley.
Yep. Near sellout crowd tonight. 2 teams that have not had the seasons we expected or hoped for. And a game tonight about poise, progress, who wants it more. Right now, Clemson's been better tonight. 24-7. Clemson with the lead. Croma back in the backfield. End around, they give to Danzy right to left, trying to get him out in front. 30, 35, Danzy 40. Tackle from behind. There you go. Getting Danzy going. Quiet night so far, but a burst there of 15.
Needed that right there, and I still like getting down the field with him, especially when they get into man-to-man. They're giving man-to-man to Deuce and to Mackay.
Kobe McLeod made the tackle. Going quickly. 1st and 10 from the 40. Whipping it right side. Caught. Robinson falling down the 48-yard line. 5th catch of the night for Deuce. That's a gain of 8 yards. All right, we're moving it now.
And again, sense of urgency.
Yep. Got to go fast. 13:40 and counting. Down 24-7. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Croma off to the left. Castellanos in the gun. 2nd and 2 from the 48. Castellanos to throw. Looking. Pocket collapsing. Rolling right. Pumping. He steps out of bounds. And I think he loses a yard. Back to the 47.
Wow.
Yep. Man, there were some pads popping up front on that play.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
I think if he makes the decision to get out of the pocket quicker right there, he gives himself more room to try to make that first down with his legs.
3rd and 3 from the 47. 4-down territory. Pittman in motion right to left. Tigers showing pressure. Tommy communicating with his line. Might be changing the play. Clemson brings everybody to the line of scrimmage. Pittman in motion left to right. The give to Croma. Bounces to the outside. Croma with speed. 50. Croma 45-40. Croma tackled from behind at the 39-yard line. Nice job there.
Yeah, and that's why you always keep your feet churning right there. He runs up in the middle, gets stymied right there. Stalemate. He's able to bounce outside, pick up some nice yardage.
And if another tackle. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Make the handoff. Castellanos will throw. Far sideline, deflected in the air and caught! Caught at the 31-yard line by McCoy. The ball was popped up in the air by McLeod, and McCoy kept his eyes on it. Great job staying alive.
Yeah, good concentration right there. And Tommy has to make sure he's careful with that ball.
8-8, 2nd and 2. Toss, Croma, flag thrown, and a late whistle.
The offside on Deuce.
And were we lined up offsides?
No, he jumped.
Offense, not all 11 players were set prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Another one of those situations where it's not Clemson stopping you, it's you stopping yourself.
Yep. Mackay's moving, Deuce is moving, not sure where to line up. Who's on, who's off the line. All right, pack us up 5, 2nd and 7 at the Clemson 36, 12 minutes left, down 24-7. 2 receivers left and right. Singleton to the left of Castellanos in the gun. 4-man front for the Tigers. They bring pressure. Tommy to throw. Flush, look out. Rolling left, trying to use the speed he does, and tripped up from behind at the 38-yard line. Capehart was in there. Sammy Brown was in there as well.
Yeah, again, you just have to make sure you know where your hot route is. When you see Clemson stepping up to the line right there, you got to anticipate that they're going to blitz. And then as a quarterback, you're thinking, who is my outlet? Where can I get this ball out of my hands quick to make a play?
Loss of 1, 37-yard line where they mark it. 3rd and 8, 4-down territory here. 11-15 left, down 24-7. Empty backfield, 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Marquiston Douglas in motion, now blocking in the backfield. Pressure coming. Castellanos on the run. Incomplete near side off the hands of Squirrel White. Brandon Strozier on in coverage, and now it's 4th down. Got to go for it.
Got to right now.
Yeah, no choice. 11 minutes left.
Yep, time is running out. You're not going to have many more at-bats right now, so you got to make sure that you call the best 4th down play in the playbook to try to get this done.
4th down. Knowles 1 of 2 on 4th downs tonight. Trailing 24-7, 11 minutes to play. 4th and 8 at the Clemson 37-yard line. Roydell Williams, the back of the backfield. Trips to the right side, Deuce wide left. Tigers coming after him. They're bringing all kinds of pressure. Tommy throws, far side, incomplete. Flag thrown. Pass interference, we'll take it. Ashton Hampton, but Deuce Robinson is slow to get up and being helped off the field. You do not want to see that.
No, not from your best player right there. That's been 50% of your offense right there.
And Hampton was hanging all over him and tripped over his left shoulder. First down. They throw it behind the line to Squirrel. He can throw it back. Now Squirrel, thinking about it, trying to find room to run, and he falls forward to the 29-yard line. A loss of 2. Tigers were prepared for that one.
Yeah, they were. Linebacker was out there with the quarterback.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12 at the Clemson 29. 10:30 and counting in our game, down 24-7. Elijah Moore is in the game now with the injury to Robinson.
I think you could utilize Pittman right here and let him hit the middle of his zone right here at the middle of the field.
Quiet night for Randy. 2 receivers left and right. Sawchuk to the left and Castellanos in the gun. Here comes a blitz. Tommy stepping up, looks left, throws left, caught. Danzy, 20. He has the first down. Far sideline, out of bounds at the 15. Crowd still upset about that pass interference call.
Good job by Danzy right there. I mean, you have to make that catch, and he was able to make the catch and pick up the first down.
His second grab of the night to the 14. 1st and 10, 14-yard line, 9:50 and counting. Clemson leads 24-7. 2 receivers left. White line to the right side. Sawchuk to the right. Castellanos in the gun. Danzy in motion, left to right. Make the handoff. Tommy throws over the middle. Caught. Pittman, 5, and a flag thrown. Knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line, but what's the flag? Tackle made by Ricardo Jones. Is that going to be a pick play on McCoy?
Yep, it's on us.
Pass interference. Offense, number 7. 15-yard penalty. First down.
He was blocking downfield before the ball was thrown.
Yep.
Odd look.
Once again.
Yeah. It's been one of those nights.
And it's not like 10-yarders, man. They get into 15-yard variety.
Yeah. Backed up to the 29. Robinson's back in the game. Good news. Good to see that. So it's 1st and 25 from the 29. Empty backfield. Jalen Lucas, jet sweep left to right. Blockers in front. Lucas, 25. Tackle out of bounds near the 23-yard line.
Has to find a way to get upfield right there. Clemson just stretches that thing out all the way to the sideline. Has to pick one of those holes earlier and just get up the field, get as many yards as he can.
Call it a gain of 5, 2nd and 20. Time ticking away, 9:05 and counting, trailing 24-7. Have to have a touchdown here. 2nd and 20 for the 24. Jalen Lucas, quick snap. Lucas is going to catch it, throw it back to his left side. Blockers in front, but not a whole lot to do after a lot of action down to the 23-yard line, and a late flag thrown. McCoy getting tangled up with Corey and Gibson. Who's that flag going to be on?
Oh, they're looking at us. They're turning around looking at McCoy. I don't know if he's the one that initiated that, but it doesn't matter. It's always the last guy that gets caught.
Tackle made by Amari Adams. Oh, boy. We have a pick play on McCoy, and I hope this is not on him.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense, number 7, 15-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
Yikes. Not a great drive for LaWayne McCoy.
Drive killer. I mean, he's pretty much killed his drive by himself.
They swung at him, and they got tangled up. I'm sure words were being exchanged. And McCoy gave him a little swipe. It's always going to get called.
Always the second guy. Always the second guy.
Yep.
You can count on that being seen by the refs. They don't usually see what initiated it, but they always see the finish of it.
And the problem with that is it's after the play, so the down counts.
Yeah, 3rd or forever.
It's 3rd and 34 at the 38-yard line. 2 receivers left and right. Castellanos will throw it. Flush right, wings it to the near side. Diving catch by McCoy at the 28-yard line. Gain of 10. I think you got to go for it. No, you're going to kick it. They're going to kick it. You can't go for it. It's 4th and 24.
Oh, my goodness.
So you got to kick it. And here comes Weinberg out. Looking to make this a 2-possession game. 7:55 and counting left. This will be a 46-yarder from the right hash for Weinberg. This would be a career long for the redshirt freshman. Good snap, spot. Kick has the leg on the way, splits them. There you go. Weinberg, a career long 46-yard field goal. And with that 3-point push, it's back to a 2-possession game. 7:37 to play. And Clemson leading Florida State 24-10. We're back after this timeout.
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee, founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Noles. Scott & Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
Summer is officially over, but pesky pests like roaches, ants, and rodents are here to stay. Don't let these pests join in on your outdoor fun. This is the time of year when wildlife intruders start seeking food and shelter inside your home or business as the temperatures drop. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of Florida State Athletics, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, at ViStar Credit Union, you inspire us to go the extra mile to meet your financial needs. That's why we offer Florida State fans more banking options, like better rates and no hidden fees. Our team is also dedicated to making the communities we serve stronger, volunteering our time and talents while donating millions to local nonprofits. To learn more, visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles. Down the sidelines, Tom Block with a sideline update. TB, what do you think?
Jeff, I know you pointed out that Deuce Robinson was obviously back in the game. I never could tell what it was. He never went to the injury tent, took a knee for a little while, got up, didn't really have much help from the trainers, so I'm not sure what that was. And then one more after this kick.
Oh, it's a popped-up kick, short, and Bettenker is going to call a fair catch at the 35. So we tried a little trickeration there. We popped it up and didn't quite work out to execution. Back down to TB. Tom.
The other one I was going to point out, and you may have caught this before I was back out from halftime, but Jabril Rawls is in street clothes, which is why you haven't seen him here in the second half.
Thank you, Tom. Yeah, he took that, bar none, that hit early in the game, second quarter, I think it was, and that left shoulder didn't bounce back.
Yep.
Well, 7:37 to go, down 24-10. You got to get a 3 and out here. Clock is not on your side.
Found a way to force a turnover, too.
Yeah. Adam Randall, the back in the backfield. 2 receivers left and right. First and 10 from the 34. Toss, Randall near side. Graham chasing. Good tackle. Out of bounds, near side, the 36. Good tackle there. Omar Graham making the play at a Stranahan high.
And that's what you like to see, the linebacker tracking the ball down like that. Right now, Clemson taking their time to understand the clock is on their side.
Yeah, no reason to go fast. Up 24-10. They've outgained Florida State 310 to 275. Noles normally great on the money downs offensively tonight, a combined 5 of 15. Second and 9 at the 35-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 tight ends to the left. They hand it off to Randall again. Cuts it back, popped by Graham again at the 39. Lamar Graham doing some hitting. Gain of 4. Third down.
He's a thumper. I like him. When he gets there, he brings bad intentions with that hitting.
Earl Little flying through the air as well. 3rd and 5. 6:35 and counting. Down 24-10. Got to get off the field. Clemson tonight, 4 of 12 on 3rd downs. 3rd and 5 from the 39. Line to gain the 44. Taking it all the way down. 10 on the play clock. The receivers left and right. Randall off to the right of Klubnik in the gun. Williams in motion left to right. Trips to the right side. Klubnik will throw. Now he'll run. Stepping up and grab. Gets away from 2 defenders. The pile being pushed forward, but down short of the line to gain the 41-yard line. And the defense does its job, bar none. They force a 3 and out.
Yep, that's what they had to do right there, get it done. But Clemson wasn't really trying to get anything done outside of wasting time off the clock.
5:50 and counting. We're going to get it back. Down 24-10.
Need a quick score.
Yep, here's Jack Smith. Squirrel White back at his own 15-yard line. How about another Shankoponymous here? What do you say?
Love it.
Had a 15-yard punt earlier in the night. White splits up along the line by Clemson. From hash to hash. Good snap. Here's the boot. End over end kick. White calls for a fair catch at the 19. So fair catch call for the 19-yard line. 41-yard punt. Well, we got a shot. 5:24 to play. We got the 2-minute timeout and all 3 timeouts. Clemson has led the entire way. Noles still have a little life. Trailing 24-10 with 5:24 to play. We're back after this local break. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
For 75 years, the National Football Foundation and College Hall of Fame, through programs and initiatives like the College Football Hall of Fame, Campbell Trophy, and National Scholar Athlete Awards, has strengthened communities, promoted education, preserved opportunities, and protected the game. To learn more and become a member, visit footballfoundation.org. That's footballfoundation.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Comebacks begin here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. 5:24 to go. Time running out on the Garnet and Gold. Trailing 24-10, still in it. Can somebody make a big play? 1st and 10 at our own 19-yard line. White in motion, left to right. Sawchuk in the pistol, Castellanos in the gun. We're going to hand it off to Sawchuk. End around to White. Back to Castellanos. Flea flicker. Pittman wide open. Caught. 40, 45, 50. Lowers his shoulder and down near the 47-yard line. A little trickeration from Gus Malzahn. Big play right there.
Right there, just a good job by the tight end. He got lost in the shuffle out there. He's running a real route wide open on the sideline. Picks up a nice play.
That's our All-State good hands play of the game. Going quickly. 1st and 10. Castellanos flush to the right side, throws it away out of bounds. Looking for Deuce. Big play right there. That was a gain of 35 yards to Pittman. A new season long for him. Hey, Knowles fans, some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote. They can save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. 4:53 remaining, down 24-10. First and 10 from the Clemson 46-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. 10 on the play clock. Castellanos to throw. Tommy stepping up. Down the middle of the field, too high for Robinson, incomplete.
Man, that's just been the story all night. Just has not been precise in the throws. Has missed a lot of throws tonight on wide open receivers.
Yep. Man, you had 2 guys right next to each other, Deuce and Pittman, in the same area. Tommy tonight, 18 of 35 for 184 yards and a touchdown. 3rd and 10 from the Clemson 46. Trip to the left side, Deuce wide right. Williams off to the right of Castellanos in the gun. Right hash. 3rd and 10 from the 46. Here comes pressure. Tommy has time. Fires over the middle. Caught. Robinson at the 33-yard line down to the 31. Great job by the offensive line picking that up. Move those chains for FSU. Hampton on the tackle.
Yeah, you give Tommy enough time back there. You got Deuce coming in the crossing route across the field right there. That should be a completion every time.
Great job. Gain of 14 yards. 1st and 10 from the 32. Whistles. Timeout, Clemson.
Timeout. Clemson, they're first. 30 seconds.
So, Castellanos,
Timeout on the field.
a 14-yard passing play to Robinson. He's got 6 catches, 77 yards, most of any receiver tonight. And the Noles are on the march. 4:24 remaining, trailing 24-10. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, Noles fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets, so you can be a part of all the action this season, whether you're buying or selling tickets to Florida State football games or to any other live event in Tallahassee. SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Florida State football. Let's go, Noles! SeatGeek.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Game day is full of big calls, but none bigger than choosing to drive sober. If you've been drinking, don't get behind the wheel. Call a ride, call a friend, or call it a night. In Florida, nearly 1 in 5 crashes with an impaired driver results in a fatality. Drunk driving is a personal foul with lifelong consequences. Make the right call. Drive sober, arrive alive. Go Noles. A message brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
You are listening to Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, tune in every Thursday to the Seminole Sports Network podcast presented by Bud Light. Everything you need every week to keep you in the know with all things Florida State athletics. Hear from Mike Norvell, Luke Laux, Link Jarrett, Michael Alford, student athletes, and more. The Seminole Sports Network podcast presented by Bud Light. New episodes every Thursday on all streaming platforms and on Seminoles.com. As frustrating, bar none, as the night has been, we are now outgaining Clemson, 324-316, and right in this thing.
And that's what's disappointing, man. I mean, if you can knock out some of those mistakes, some of those penalties, we're right in this game.
1st and 10 at the Clemson 32. Empty backfield. Castellanos in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Pittman wing to the right side. Danzy in motion, rather Lucas in motion left to right. Pressure coming, and Tommy falling down. Tries to flip it out to Lucas. It's incomplete. He sort of whipped it out there as he was falling down. He got tripped up. Lucas was in the area. Was Tommy's knee down as Will Helt grabbed him. He's not down. He's in the air and slings it out there. And I think that's just going to be an incomplete pass. Wow. That's a huge play by Tommy.
Yes.
Clock stops, 4:17 to play. Clemson leads 24-10. Oh, now they're going to throw the flag. Is there a receiver in the area?
Offense, number 1.
Lucas was over there. I don't.
The spot of the foul. Loss of down.
He's in the area. Did the ball get past the line of scrimmage is the other question. That would be the other question to answer. I don't know. Because Lucas was right there.
Wow.
And so they're going to say intentional grounding. Barn, that's the only thing I can think of is that he didn't get past the line of scrimmage.
I think you're right.
All right. 2nd and 18 now at the 40. End around, Squirrel White, right to left, cuts it back, drilled, loses yards. Absolutely smacked by Sammy Brown, and we're going the wrong way. At the 41-yard line. Now it's 3rd and 19. 4 minutes and counting.
Man, just cannot
get out of our own way.
Ourselves in the foot.
Yep. 24-10, 3:50 and counting. 3rd and 19. It's 4-down territory, so you don't have to get it all the way back here. Empty backfield. Sawchuk now motions left to right. 5 receivers. They throw it out to Sawchuk. Screenplay. Gavin cuts it back. Falling forward to the 36. Gain of 5 yards. Got to go for it.
Got to.
3:30 and counting. 4th and 14.
Would have liked to pick up more yardage than that. Make it more manageable. But 4th and 14. Going to be a tall order.
Yeah. Now 24-10, 3:20 and counting. Have to pick it up. 1 of 2 tonight on 4th downs. Coming in, 12 of 20 on the year. Line to gains at 22. 4th and 14 for the 36. 2 receivers left and right. Sawchuk to the left of Castellanos in the gun. 10 on the play clock. Crowd into it. They bring pressure. Look out. Tommy gets away from one man, slips, falls down. Avion Terrell in a quarter blitz, and we'll turn it over on downs.
Yep, you had to know that was coming. Every 3rd down or every situation where we've needed to try to get that ball and get down the field, they blitz to force a quick decision or a quick move, and same thing on that play.
So we'll turn it over on downs with 2:51 remaining, down 24-10. Hey, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, William Barn unfloyd, Tom Block, Andy Surratt, Chris Culp, Ari Masudi. 1st and 10 Clemson. They hand it off to Randall. Patient. Looking for room to the 45. Timeout Mike Norvell.
Timeout. Florida State. They're first. 30 seconds.
Tackle made by Herring and Lyons. 2:46 left. Clemson student section. Mocking us with a war chant.
Hey, thank you for coming back over.
Your mic is on, sir. Adam Savoy or white hat. 2:46 to go.
I didn't hear the piece about the receiver.
Oh, you still got the mic on. There you go. 24-10 the score. Disappointing night.
Yep.
So, and we've illustrated the way it's played out. We just have not made enough winning plays, and we've shot ourselves in the foot tonight.
And I think the main thing offensively is the inability to throw precise passes, and then all the drop catches out there, man, that would have been huge plays for the team.
Drops, untimely penalties, 5 penalties for 50 yards, post-foul, post-play penalties. Klubnik fakes the toss. Now he'll sprint to the right side. Far sideline and slide down at the 44-yard line. Mike Norvell uses timeout number 2. 2:40 to go. Loss of the yard.
Florida State, their second. 30 seconds.
It'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Ball is back at the 44-yard line. 24-10 our score.
And I don't think Clemson has been really interested the last couple of drives in scoring points. For them, it's more about killing the clock.
Finding a way to win. Well, November the 8th, the birth date of the great Bobby Bowden. Born November 8th, 1929. And we were hoping on Coach's birthday, maybe we'd have a little Seminole magic tonight, some unconquered spirit, and unfortunately, we just have not been able to find that right mojo. 3rd and 10. Ball is at the 43-yard line. Klubnik changing the play. Randall off to his right side. Handed off to Randall. Sprinting left. Breaks a tackle, and it's grab at the 45-yard line and tackle down there. Final timeout called by Mike Norvell.
Florida State, their 3rd and final. 30 seconds.
Jerry Wilson and others in on the play. Good to see Ashlyn Barker back out there on that play after taking a pop to the ribs. Friendly fire. 2:34 left. We're out of timeouts. We do have the 2-minute timeout remaining. And Clemson will punt the ball away. 4th and 8 at their own 45-yard line. Outgain tonight, 3:18 to 3:13. Tommy has had some moments, but he's also had some other moments where he's missed some guys and just has not been as effective as you need him to be.
In that position right there, the QB position, you got to make sure you're handling business back there. You're handling the ball every play offensively, and you're pulling the trigger, so you have to make sure that you're on point, and today he just was not on point.
Jack Smith set to punt this one back again. Squirrel White at his own 15-yard line. Good snap. Smith. High end over end kick. White calls for a fair catch back at his own 11. Punt of 44 yards. And no timeouts. 2:27 remaining. The 2-minute timeout is on the way. But you got to do a lot in a small amount of time.
Yeah, you got to think that Clemson is going to try to keep everything in front of them. So you'll have some intermediate passes that you can complete. Somebody's just going to have to make a play with their legs after the catch.
Yeah. Deuce Robinson tonight, 6 catches, 77 yards. LaWayne McCoy, 4 catches, 46 yards and a touchdown. Randy Pittman, 2 catches, 47 yards, a season-long 35-yard catch. Tommy Castellanos, 11 carries, 31 yards, our leading rusher. He'll throw. Pocket collapsing, stepping up. Whips it, home run down the field for Danzy. Deflected and picked off. Intercepted by Ricardo Jones, running it back, 45. Angling middle, running across the field, and tackled by Tommy at the 45-yard line, and that'll do it. And a November trip to Memorial Stadium is going to leave the Seminoles frustrated in 2025.
Yep, just way too many mistakes to pull this thing off, and you can't have that, especially on the road.
Jones is team leading 4th interception of the season. Tommy now has thrown 6 INTs. Danzy the intended receiver.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of trying to get down the field and get the ball to Danzy, but that should have been a prerequisite. That should have been something we were thinking about earlier in the game, is trying to get that ball to Danzy down the field.
1st and 10, Tigers at the FSU 45-yard line. Randall the back in the backfield. Handed off, right up the gut. Grabbed by Jenkins, Lyons, and others. Ripped back. McCray in there, and we're going to head to the 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes left. And what's been a tough night?
A 2-minute timeout.
Here in upstate South Carolina. Clemson leads 24-10. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
For the Florida State fan looking for more, a podcast for you. Listen to the Seminole Sports Network podcast every week as we tell the success stories of all things Florida State athletics. Hear from head coaches Mike Norvell, Luke Lux, Link Jarrett, and more. FSU AD Michael Alford updates us on all the happenings around Florida State athletics. And we'll talk with our great student athletes as well. The Seminole Sports Network podcast with a new episode every week. Find it on all podcast streaming platforms. The official podcast of FSU Athletics.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Renewal by Anderson Windows and Doors, proud partner of the Noles. Like the Noles, we value strength, performance, and durability. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Built with advanced technology, they offer superior protection and longevity. Enhance your home with a team you can trust. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsgulfcoast.com. Go Noles! License number CG C1527613.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Stay tuned. Sunstop postgame show. We will talk with Mike Norvell. Players, frustrating night. Sunstop, food, fuel, and more. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop, a proud sponsor of Florida State Athletics. 24-10 our score. Clemson poised to move to 4-5 on the year. And it looks like they're going to avoid their 5th home loss of the season. They've announced it as a sellout, 81,500 on hand for this one tonight. 2nd and 8 from the 43. Klubnik in the gun. He'll give it to Randall. Grabbed immediately. Deontay McCray got him. Nice play. Smacked him good.
Defense, like I said, has been playing well enough for us to win this football game. We just have not been able to light the candle on the offensive side of the ball.
And that's been the bugaboo for this team with our losses.
Yeah.
One game, your offense is great, your defense struggles. Stanford, defense was good enough. Offense couldn't get it going. Tonight, same thing. You struggle on the road to play connected, complementary football for whatever reason. And the coaches, these guys are working their tails off.
Clemson, they're second.
Timeout Dabo Sweeney, 3rd and 9. I mean, it's not like they're working any less hours to try and find a way to get this done, and it just eludes our football team, and we're trying to find the answer.
Well, I tell you what, as a player, we always at some point took ownership of the team.
Yeah.
And it was our team. So, there was no going back and saying what the coaches weren't doing right or doing whatever. Our mentality was, we don't care what the coaches call, we're going to make it work. You can have the best play call for whatever we're trying to do on offense, you're trying to do defensively, and we still going to win that play because we want it more than you. Our 11 wants it more than your 11, and that's what we have to get on the same page. Everybody has to play with the same intensity on both sides of the ball to get it done.
3rd and 9 from the 44. 24-10 Clemson, 1:17 remains. Randall to the right, a Klubnik in the gun. Williams in motion. Pop pass left to right to Antonio Williams. And the Noles stretch it out. He'll fall down at the 44-yard line. Shaheem Brown out there. Deontay McCray still fighting. Making plays. Under a minute to go. 4th down. And Dabo will let this go all the way down to 1 second and call another timeout.
Yep, I think the last 3 drives have definitely been about the milkage of the clock.
And it's just, it's as great as this offense has been this year. And last week, 6 of 6 in the red zone, 42 points.
Timeout. Clemson, their 3rd and final.
5 rushing touchdowns. Tonight just couldn't get the candle lit.
That's
it. And you are what you are. Mike Norvell says it. You earn your record. And tonight, we play like a 4-5 football team tonight. I hate to say it, but you got to make the plays. And I know the coaches, to your point, bar none, put our guys in great positions to go out and make plays, and we just could not execute.
Yeah, and that's something that, as a player, you have to look in the mirror, man. You have to look in the mirror and, be accountable not only to your teammates, to yourself. You watching that film in film study, man, that has to be tough to watch if you really care about the game and you really care about trying to be the best player you can. You can't look at film in this game like this and be happy after you walk away looking at the film.
Jack Smith to punt it away again. Squirrel White back at his own 7. Good snap. We came after it. Didn't quite get there. Squirrel going to let it bounce. Bounces high in the air. They're going to down it at the 1-inch line. Lorenzo, the long snapper.
Great play.
A microcosm of the night tonight right there.
That's it. Just the way the cookie has been crumbling for this football team.
Well, Florida State's going to fall to 4-5, 1-5 in the ACC. Clemson will move to 4-5, 3-4 in the ACC. And next week it's senior night, military appreciation night. It's a night game inside of Doak with Virginia Tech coming to town. The Hokies are coming in off a bye week. 22 seconds left, 1st and 10 at our own 1-yard line. Sawchuk to the right, to Castellanos in the gun. Going to throw from his own end zone, throws it out in the near flat, incomplete for Sawchuk. 18 seconds left. Tommy tonight, 20 of 39 for 203, a touchdown and a pick.
I mean, you look at it, and I've been talking about, the precision of the passes, and that's been an issue, but I think the main issue is not catching the football by the receivers.
Yeah. It's all coming to effect tonight. 2nd and 10. Tommy looking left, throwing left, caught. Deuce out of bounds to the 15-yard line. Gain of 14, 7 catches, 92 yards for Robinson. Clock stops, 13 seconds left. First and 10 at the 15. 4 receivers in the set, 2 left, 2 right. Castellanos to throw it. Tommy throws it to the left again, caught by Robinson, out of bounds at the 32. Gain of 17 yards. And Deuce Robinson has a 100-yard receiving game. His 4th of the year, the last Seminole with 4 100-yard receiving games in the season. The great Rashad Green had 8 in 2014.
Yeah, Deuce has been getting it done.
8 for 107 tonight for Deuce Robinson. 8 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the 31. Castellanos, now he's going to take off. Throw it out in the flat, incomplete. Wide of Danzy, couldn't grab it with one hand. 3 seconds left, and it's our final play. Three seconds left, yeah. They're going to play prevent here.
Yeah, their safety is about 50 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Hannafin back at the 25. 2nd down and 10 from the 31. Castellanos to throw. Pocket collapsing. Stepping up. Rolling to his right. Throws over the middle. Caught. Deuce again at the 48. Tackle there. That'll do it. Tackle made by Khalil Barnes, and Clemson is going to find a way. They lead the entire way as Mike Norvell and Dabo Sweeney with an embrace at midfield, and the Tigers will win the 38th meeting between Florida State and Clemson by the final of 24-10. Sunstop postgame shows up next.